Alrighty. We are live with 500.
Holy crap.
We're live with 500.
Hello.
Let's wait till people get in the live chat.
That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, it's been...
How many have you been on?
Me?
You can move in a little bit
I
towards
probably-
him. No, you stay there,
Okay.
Frank. Let Anthony move in a little bit. There you go.
I think I started in like 2016, 2017, so...
There's Abo in the live chat. How you doing, Abo? Thanks for the news, man. These guys were shocked when I told them what you wrote.
Yeah, we didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I
which
was
is
not ready for that at all.
So we were going to do this outside and it started raining. So we brought everything back in the house, came to the shop, and guess what? It stopped raining.
Yeah, the clouds are still
That's
moving.
why we were going to make the 7:30 deadline, and then the clouds came out. So
Thankfully, we didn't start setting up outside or anything, so
That would have been bad.
we had an alternative.
why don't we get this party started? Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 500. I'm your host, Perry.
Co-host Anthony.
And Frank.
And tonight we got the best news in the world. Tons of stuff happened.
Lots of stuff.
Some drama today.
A lot, actually. I'm
I
happy
gotta
we
stop
didn't
putting my hand
record.
here. I'm blocking them.
I'm happy we didn't record up until this point because, you know, now it's time to actually dive into all this crap that's been going around. And there's been a lot of good stuff too. So there's a lot of good and bad with some of the news. But yeah, we're gonna be getting this show started.
So we have Abo in the chat, DJ in the chat, Stevie Mac in the chat, Cannibal Ritual, and the Alchemist with a $10 super chat. Congratulations, here's many more episodes, hopefully. We celebrate while Jim Ryan has a mental breakdown.
Oh yeah,
Well-
we'll get to that, right?
That's the biggest news, but guess what? There's more to that story.
As we speak.
Nick Nogaria with a $10 super chat. Congratulations
Holy
on
shit,
500.
thanks,
Thank you so
man.
much, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alchemist, and thank you, Nick. Much
Appreciate it.
apprecited.
Holy
Thanks,
moly.
guys.
Can't believe it's been 500 weeks of listening to y'all. Oh, yeah, well.
That is insane.
This is really episode 501.
Don't tell
Well,
anyone.
let's not tell anybody that. Congratulations, says DJ. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. It's crazy because 10 years we celebrated recently, and then 500. So
Yeah, in a matter of a couple of months. Screw the Microsoft news. Let's talk about more important news. Yes. And I want to shout out to Abo for that. Abo told us earlier today. Twisted Metal 1 and 2 are coming to PlayStation 5.
Which we've been saying should happen.
which you've
for
been
like
saying.
months.
I was just saying on my live stream the other night as well. Like, man, they got to put Twisted Metal on this thing.
But
What
not
the
only
hell?
that, and Abo, you kind of late to this because they already knew. Toomba's coming
Yes.
to Switch, PC, PlayStation. Gex Trilogy is coming to all consoles.
Yep.
Yep.
And Castlevania Collection or whatever is coming out physically. Who cares about that?
Jurassic Park Retro Collection.
Jurassic
All the
Park.
old Jurassic Park games are coming.
Yeah, limited run
Clockwork.
show. Yeah. Oh yeah. The
Clock Tower.
Clock
Clock
Tower.
Tower.
Yeah.
Not Clockwork Night.
Clockwork
That's a Saturday
Knight,
game.
I wish. That's,
I mean,
that's on the list.
the limited run showcase was just on fire with a lot of great stuff, and we didn't even know what was going on. We got food, and we're just like, "What's going on?" Wario's just tweeting all this stuff. Something had to be going on, and then we watched it, and we're like, "Wow, actually, some good news and stuff that we've been wanting for a long time. Like, this is awesome."
We've been
Leon
saying-
YT. Congrats, guys. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Thank you. We've been saying where is Gex and Toomba for years. Like, we always mention them together.
Yeah.
And they get announced together. So we were just like, holy crap.
And
Let's
you know-
get those likes up.
Yeah, now you gotta smash the like button.
Yeah.
But the thing is now with Twisted Metal 1 and 2 coming out, they gotta be working on that game. There's gotta be a game coming out. And if there isn't one in development, like, we gotta get the show on the road for Twisted Metal because, man.
Well,
All
the
these
show's
sequels
coming.
in the background, they shut up. We were going to do this outside, but then it started raining. We put everything away, came to the shop, and then it stopped raining. And we're like,
We can't win.
we're going to do an outside show one of these days. Watch.
Yeah. We're pretty close today.
There has to
Pretty
be.
close.
We need more exclusives. No, we don't do exclusives here.
Exclusives. We just need more games.
Now, who's we?
Yeah, Clock Tower I'm very excited for. I cannot wait. because that will just lead to the second one coming out, so on and so forth. So
I beat the one on PlayStation, which is really 2 over here.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's the second game, but we got it as the first game.
And it goes for a lot of money. So if they were to put out
sold
1
it for
and
like
2,
I sold that thing for almost $300.
yeah, that's no joke. So yeah, if they put both of them out over the course of a couple years, that's pretty good. There was a lot of other cool stuff that they were showing that I didn't know what it was or was into, but they did a really good job. They did the whole like joke about taking over E3 and stuff like that. So it was kind of funny.
The original Clock Tower being remastered is awesome. Japan only got the. You can get the translated version though for the Super Nintendo. Clock Tower is being remastered for current consoles.
Clock Tower, yes.
It's an old horror game.
It's the old horror game, but this is like the very first one, and it's again when Frank
it's the one
said
that wasn't released
that
here.
was like the first one that you said like, oh, it's gonna, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Okay, that's strange. And then that's when the event started. And then as you were reading the tweets, I was like, okay,
well, Perry's scrolling and I see Toomba and Wario, and I'm like, wait a minute, go back.
yeah, like what is that? Like, and it's not, and it wasn't just like, oh, this is on the PlayStation Store. But then, of course, with that news on top of the Twisted Metal stuff, man, like we were just getting some really good announcements right at the.
And then we saw Gex, and I was bouncing like Spider-Man. Wait.
Yeah.
I was literally bouncing up and down.
We got 1,000 people in here and only 1 like.
Holy crap!
Yeah, no, gotta get that likes up. Come on. Smash that like button.
So, the FTC got their appeal done today.
They got it right in there.
Yeah, this was something that, of course, we were going to be talking about regardless, but it's still unfolding as we speak.
Yeah.
And I think this is something that, again, a lot of people were, kind of celebrating, doing a lot of videos and streams, and then when we got back and watched that one guy's video, I was like, oh man, this is looking like it could be updated. And then guess what? Literally, an hour ago, we got an update. So
yeah, they filed their thing. So they have until Friday, but Microsoft could close by Friday if they want.
So they have to.
The drama, man. You think it's over, and it's never
over. It's still
over.
going on, guys. We thought it was going to be done by 500.
It's like one of these crappy video games that you think you're at. It's like Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
You think the guy on the cart is the last boss, the Macho Man looking guy, and that's like the beginning of the game.
There's so much more.
All right. Nick Noguera used to have Clock Tower. I sold it for about $120 a year ago.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's when I sold mine last year. What's up, love you old dude? Says RWKD with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Something I noticed is Square Enix logo on the Gex announcement. I thought Embracer Group owned Gex.
They do. That's
well, Embracer Group owns Enix.
I didn't even notice the logo.
They
didn't look
they
at the
own
logos.
Enix? No, it's Square Enix though. Who knows? It never fucking ends. Yep.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be.
It will never end.
I guess by 501 we'll see episode 501. We'll see like what.
Yeah, because so the appeals court has 2 days to make a temporary restraining order to block them from buying them. If they don't do that, Microsoft can still close and then deal with the consequences later.
Jen, I got this McDonald's lemonade. It's pretty good.
What's up, Jen?
What's
I
up,
claim it's with real lemons.
So if they don't get the temporary restraining order, they will probably still close by the 18th, and then they will deal with the appeal. If they win the appeal, then if Microsoft wins, they're fine. If they don't, they'll have to potentially sell off portions of Activision, but they'll figure that out later. But most likely, they're not going to win Microsoft will most likely win the appeal. But it's going to take time. But they could still close. So we just gotta
That's
wait
if the
to see.
appeal hits the 9th District Court, right?
Right. That's why I said they have 2 days
I'm
to
like,
file the.
we have to be
order.
lawyers to understand what's going on.
Yeah, I
here.
literally
Like,
had
this
to
is
read
ridiculous.
all this stuff.
So
and,
much
like,
money's
leave it
being
open.
spent. It's like, man, what is
Shout out
going
to
on?
Sony for fucking everybody up.
Yeah, thanks, Sony.
Yeah, so this is like it's kind of nuts that we really saw the end. I mean, we thought we saw the end at first with the initial announcement, and then everybody was kind of making videos as they should. Like, I don't blame people for covering the news, but we thought that was the punctuation mark at the end of that. We're like, all right, this is time to move on from this. Not yet. It's just still continuing.
Well, I think by Friday we're gonna know for sure what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
in a
by-
much better spot. Like Microsoft, as long as that
It's
they-
this
they-
close. Like,
if they have 2 days, if they don't do
What
that
was the
in 2
point of
days-
winning if you're gonna get fucked anyway? You know.
yeah.
If they don't do that in 2 days, Microsoft can still close, and then even if it drags out for years, we're still going to get all that Activision stuff. So don't worry. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but we'll see.
Congrats, peeps. Thanks, Jen. Cannibal
Thank
Ritual.
Oh,
I
thanks.
heard Macho Man speak mostly out of character for the first time yesterday in a video, and it was a trip. That's cool. This could go another year. Nah, I think everything will be okay.
Yeah. Hopefully. It's-
Richard said happy 500. Well, thank you. We couldn't have done it without you, Richard, as well. You've been on the show a million times. Well, we've only had 500 shows. It could be a million.
198 times.
I forgot to send a video today. It's okay.
It's alright.
No worries. So we're here. So this whole Activision thing, they won yesterday.
Yeah, it was like a kind of like the internet kind of imploded on itself with obviously the fanboys getting upset. People, I guess we could talk about
The
that,
Sony
right?
guys deleted their Twitters.
I
They
was
didn't want to
gonna say,
take those receipts, man.
Let's talk about the reactions at first, right? Because everybody was kind of waiting for this thing to
Oh,
move to the next thing.
Stevie Mac.
I didn't do the thing today.
You didn't do what thing?
I didn't wear the shirt today.
I thought you told me you wore the shirt.
I brought it with me, but I didn't put it on at the end.
He's got it. He just doesn't have it on.
I'll have to go change. I'll have to go slip into something a little more,
Yeah.
comfortable.
So yeah, they won yesterday. They were able to buy it. Now
Everybody
there's
was
a chance
reacting.
that they're gonna be given a hard time again. So who the hell knows?
Yeah, we thought this was going to be kind of figured out.
We will know by Friday.
I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, by episode 501, we will have the exact.
Frank A.K. Giant Gonzalez. I can see Microsoft, Activision, and them rushing their paperwork done, screaming and yelling at each other if it gets done as fast as possible. I don't think they even have to do anything, really,
No,
right?
They just have to wait the 2 days. If
Don't
they
have to
don't
do
do that order,
Right.
then they could go forward. That's it. They have to wait 2 more days. And I doubt the FTC would have to file the appeal. It has to get on the ninth whatever's court desk, and then they have to issue a restraining order. I highly doubt they're going to get it done in 2 days.
Microsoft should just close on Friday and say fuck the CMA and do what they got to do.
They can
Call it.
close Friday at midnight.
Because now the
technically.
CMA, they said they worked something out yesterday. Now they're saying they didn't work nothing out.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on.
But that's not even a big issue either.
No, screw the CMA.
So we'll see. Like Ant said, by next week we will know where this is
Yeah,
going.
this conversation will be a little bit different, but we know kind of like where this next chapter kind of ends up, hopefully. But it's a very different situation where it's like going on for so long when it goes into, like you guys said, this legal stuff and it has all this red tape and all this stuff they have, like these process things they have to go through. So it just becomes like, just every episode we've been talking about it. So I think to see it finally come to an end and hopefully to the next chapter of the consumer benefiting from the deal rather than just like being all caught up in this legal crap.
Richard says not game related, but Mission Impossible is very good. 9 out of 10. I haven't watched any of those movies.
Me neither.
I know they came back recently with they made 10 more movies out of nowhere.
They're pretty good.
30 years later. Yeah, so there you go. We were gonna be a little more upbeat and excited for that, but I think everything will work out. We'll see what happens. It's just like, come on, man. What was the point of winning the case if you can't do it?
They're so close. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's literally this close.
So
I mean,
close.
a couple days away.
I don't know, but it's Jim Bover, as they call it.
Yeah.
Start with Ghost Protocol.
So it's supposed to close on Friday. Callie's birthday. Friday. So it's supposed to close on Friday.
Are you gonna go watch it?
What's that?
Mission Impossible?
Probably not this week. I mean, This weekend might be a little bit busy because it's her birthday and stuff coming up. So maybe
They were gonna take her for her birthday. Mission Impossible.
she doesn't want to see Mission Impossible. I mean, she probably will check it out, but like, you know, we'll probably do something else to go to the movies. You know.
Crossplay for Call of Duty. Well, we have it, but there will be. There still will be crossplay. Apparently, Call of Duty can't go in Game Pass until 2025.
Yeah.
So even if they do get it, because of the Sony contract, they can't put it in Game Pass till 2025.
I think the old ones can go in now. I just think they can't put the newer ones, right?
Yeah.
Well, the new one isn't going to be out until when? Like, not next year, right? Probably 2025.
No, the new one's out this year.
Yeah, they went.
So
back
Modern
on
Warfare
that.
2 is going to get an expansion pack, but Bobby Kotick split it up into its own game. So we're getting Modern Warfare 3 this year.
Oh wow.
So we have to buy it again, basically.
Oh my god. No.
I just saw they announced it to they showed some of the like NBA players, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So they're gonna be showing it to everybody soon.
Well, my dad will be happy. He'll be like,
Probably
all right, new Call of
Gamescom.
Duty to play,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, we got all that stuff coming up with
Right.
Gamescom and everything. So.
Yeah, you got that in Tokyo Game Show. Those are like the next two, really. There's really nothing else after that, unless again Sony or Capcom do like random pop-up showcases, which they could probably do.
Sony's going to do a Spider-Man showcase
Yeah,
Yeah, they have
to sell their game.
it might even be a Sony showcase if they have some more shit to show.
Oh,
Nick
man.
Nogaria with the not the super chats, the gifts.
Yeah, gifted
The
memberships.
Gifted memberships. Can I speak tonight? So Stevie Mac got a gifted membership, DJ got a gifted membership, and Richard got a gifted membership. Thank you very much, says DJ. There you go. Thank you again, Nick. Appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Nick. That's awesome.
Always looking out for the community.
So
Thanks,
shout out to your brother Nick, who was on the show a couple of weeks ago. He gave us some good news here. Apparently, Activision is going to clean up the lobbies for the original Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. They're going to clean those lobbies out. You know why? Because they're going to go into Game Pass, and they're going to go into service.
So you can play them on 360.
So you'll be able to play the
technically.
360 versions without having hacks.
Holy
Which
shit!
is awesome.
Nick is snapping.
Nick with more
Whoa.
gifted subs.
Nick O'Gara, thanks, brother.
Cam May was gifted a sub. Grayson was gifted a sub. What's up, Grayson? Carlos was gifted a sub. What's up, Grayson? What's up, Carlos?
They might not be in here, right? Or does that
Yeah,
mean-
they might not be
Gamma.
in
What's
here.
up, Gamma?
It will gift people that aren't even in here. So
Quinn
it's
Grimm
just
was gifted a membership.
people that are subscribed.
What's up, Quinn Grimm? Mark Main is here at 500 episodes, baby. You damn right.
Yeah, hit that like
What's up,
button,
Mark
guys.
Main?
You damn Skippy hippie.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Hit the like
please.
button. It's a big show.
Weston was gifted a membership by Nick.
Holy moly!
Well, that's a big deal though. Cleaning up those old
Nick
lobbies,
has the bag. Yes, he does.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
like because my friend still plays like the old Call of Duties online, or not online, but like goes back and tries to get like achievements and stuff. And I think that's one thing I like, that if they're going back to kind of clean out like the hackers and everything that's kind of overtaken it, you know, because it just makes sense, because they're charging, at least right now when they're not on sale, $20 a COD from that era. World at War, Modern Warfare 2, 4, like they go on sale, but when they're not, they're $30. So just
Right.
having them all on Game Pass, and like with that little addition of them clearing the servers, is really cool.
Liquor Sandwich, a $5 super chat. Happy
Thanks, man.
500. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Liquor. What's going on?
Thanks a
man?
lot. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks for being awesome. It's a big milestone.
So people can stop jumping like frogs. That's true.
Yeah, I mean this is a thing that, again, a lot of people want to have access to stuff like this, especially when we have, you know, a game like Call of Duty that sometimes, not every year, it gets, you know, this game that's, I don't know, memorable or something that really makes you want to go back and play it. Some of them are like that. So like, you shouldn't have to spend $75 every single time, or $100 on the gold edition, or whatever the crap people are spending. When it comes to Game Pass, it will be a lot more, you know, just easy to check out. And if the game sucks, if, you know, this year's Call, not this year specifically, but, you know, whatever year Call of Duty comes out and it's not that good, all right, you just delete it, and you don't gotta worry about spending money on the same shit.
I hate it. the old and newest Call of Duty games are still $60 regular on Steam. That's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Jamie on's here, so the FTC's appealing. Yeah, we talked about that real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I hope it
where it
doesn't work
goes.
out for them.
Yeah, I mean, essentially changed the wave of how we were going to approach this episode in terms of, like, you know, knowing if it was over or not. But again, by next episode, we'll know. Because we'll know by Friday.
Probably why Activision was going after the fan plugins that clean up the games from the hackers. 70% summer sale on Steam right now.
Today's the last day of the summer sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all competing with Prime Day.
Yep.
Yep. Best Buy, all that. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens with Activision.
Yep.
But Xbox One, and we will see. We'll see how far they get with all this. Hopefully it ends. I'm just stopping for a quick second. I'll be back. Alright, cool.
Cool deal.
Alright, so what's the news here? We talked about the games coming in. What else?
Let's see what else I have.
It'll be a quick show.
Yeah, we've been rolling out the news like crazy. Okay, let's see. Oh, we forgot to mention Gargoyles is getting a remaster.
Oh,
yeah,
Gargoyles
Gargoyles.
getting
Yeah.
remastered.
Yeah.
They didn't
Okay.
show much. They didn't show anything of it. Really.
Yeah, they
No.
showed the
They
logo
showed
for
the
that.
logo
And the,
they're like, it's coming back.
The Twisted Metal 1 and 2 are coming July 18th,
Yes.
so next week, and they're going to be like upscaled, so it'll look nice on your new TV.
I will be playing that, man. I
wanted to stream it the other day, but
Oh,
I didn't
man.
have any way of streaming it.
Yeah, I've been in the Twisted Metal mood as well, just because I was telling the chat. It's funny, I was just telling the chat the other night. It might have been during Silent Hill 2, where I was just saying, like, Twisted Metal for me is like.
Not to show the game, like the old game for Sega.
Yeah, the game. Sorry, I forgot to mention.
Yeah, Clock Tower. Yeah, we talked about that a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the survival horror wave come back in a big way. Yeah, like, I was even saying in a stream the other night, too, like, Twisted Metal, Siphon Filter, Resident Evil, like, all of them hold the same weight in terms of, like, games that I played growing up that, like, had an impact on me that I loved. And, you know, who knows? With the show, with the stuff being on the store, come on, like, just give us this new Twisted Metal game. I really want to see it. I want that to be a thing so bad, you know, because I just don't think that the 2011? That Twisted Metal was just like not, I don't know, it just wasn't the right time.
Oh, Richard, you have no idea what's coming back.
I'll
You want to run down it
yeah.
again real quick?
I'm going to run the list again.
Yeah, a lot of people are coming in now, so we'll.
Okay, so for anybody who wasn't here earlier, it was announced today. Clock Tower 1 is getting a remaster, so that's the one that was on Super Nintendo in Japan. Gargoyles, like we were just saying. The Gex Trilogy, so Gex 1, 2, and 3, that's coming to everything.
The last game was in '99.
Yeah, we
for
looked at
Gex.
Toomba 1 is coming to Switch, PlayStation, and Steam. That's going to be
Hell yeah.
a remaster, or not a remaster, but you know, what do they call it? A remaster, not a remake.
Yeah.
The Jurassic Park Retro Collection, so it's all the old Jurassic Park games for Super Nintendo, Genesis, all
That's
that.
still pretty dope.
Rise of the Triad, that was another one we forgot
I
to mention.
remember
We
playing
saw
that a
one.
long time ago.
Those were all announced today, and it's so funny because we've been saying
Sony's not
these
remaking
games.
these. It's limited run games.
Yes, somehow Sony doesn't have Toomba anymore. So
Yeah, Limited Run was really snapping with this showcase. They kind of had a joke in their stream about saving E3, which is kind of funny because I guess they were supposed to be at E3 originally, so they did a kind of little shtick where the dude's like sitting there and the crowd's cheering.
Sony's only doing Twisted Metal 1 and 2. They're not doing these games.
Yeah. The one thing, too, to add about Twisted Metal, I don't want to bounce all over the place, but the trophy support is not there for Twisted Metal 1 and 2. I don't know what that is about. Same thing with Director's Cut for Resident Evil. They didn't do that.
Did you get confirmation? Because I just didn't see it, but I don't know.
I guess we'd have to see if it's on Twitter, like if the actual, like, sometimes they, like, do little tweets where they put, like, the trophy, like, or a trophy, like, one trophy just to tease it. You know, I don't know if they're going to do that, but I guess we'll see. But, like, unfortunately, a lot of PlayStation games don't get as much trophy support as we thought. And it's kind of weird. It makes you wonder, like, why they chose it. But, like, Twisted Metal Black has trophy support. So, like, you would think at least Twisted Metal 2 would have it, you know? Or both. but I hope so. Because why do all the siphon filters have it? Jumping Flash, does that have it?
Yeah,
Trophy
I think it
support?
does.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't know if there is like any, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other one. What was the other one that had trophy support? I forget. There was a couple other ones, but
I think Ape Escape has trophies.
Ape Escape, yeah, that was the other one. So, I don't know. I just think that if you're paying for them again, you should have.
give my wife the. Whoa, we can't read that.
Jeez,
you
RWK
crazy?
snapping tonight. He said, "Fact it."
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Yeah, Twisted Metal 2 is awesome, man. I was telling them earlier, like, I went backwards, but I'm happy that I did because I was able to discover the early entries, and then that was right around the time when Twisted Metal Black came out, or Twisted Metal Black was probably out for a year at that point, and man, that's still my favorite PlayStation 2 game to this day, and I really want it to come back, man. And I'm going to check out the show, and I'm sure we'll talk about the show on here.
Yeah, I'm watching
because
that show.
I'm going to give it a chance, because everyone's like, hey, man, give it a chance, watch it. I'm like, absolutely. But I just think that it's wasted potential to not build up this hype, because not a lot of people know what Twisted Metal is. It's not like car combat is around anymore. It's really not. It's a dead genre. But if you let people know what it is by this game, as well as a show, if it complements each other, I feel like that's the best way to approach it. Now, obviously, this is trying to gain interest, but I just thought that they would have, like, came out with a bang instead of just like, all right, this is the show, and, like, yeah, the show might be cool, but, like, I don't want to just have, 5 episodes of talking and then maybe another 3 episodes of car combat. Like, I just want there to be a little bit of a balance, and that's something that, like, the Halo show didn't do, the Netflix show RE didn't do. Like, things like that just completely were crappy. I'm not saying that this is going to be that, but I'm just saying it's like when they don't have something else that's complementing the release, I'm like, okay, it's really got to be good. But we'll see. I just think it's for a new generation of fans that don't know what Twisted Metal is, and I know that's what they're aiming for. But man, we need a new game, please.
RWK says Twisted Metal 2 is the shit. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's a fan favorite.
I keep saying it, but it's so funny. We were like, "Where's Twisted Metal? Where's Toomba? Where's Gex?" All on the same day.
All yeah.
Like, literally.
Yep. And we've been saying
it.
Yeah, and we just keep saying all the time too about, like, not even just Sony stuff, but like just games in general that were, obviously also on that console, but also on N64, like Gex. But it's just things that needed to come back because we know that, like, nostalgia and remasters sell, and we're in that era where the remakes and all that stuff, it's firing on all cylinders. But as long as they're doing it with good intentions, and, like, they get the voice actor back, they get the comedian back to do his voice and all that, I just think that'll be really cool to experience again, because it's been gone for so long. I mean, 99 was the last Gex game. The last Twisted Metal game was over 10 years ago, and it's just like, man, I just want to see this shit come back, because they can do it so much better now.
You want to sell PlayStation VR 2? Make Twisted Metal VR.
Oh, yeah.
Make Jumping Flash VR.
Yep. Yeah, because to be honest with you, like, yeah, that would probably, that would get me on a PSVR too. Maybe not at full price still, but I would be like, oh man, like, that's...
This is actually a preserve video. Preserve.
Well, he's right. I mean, it's better than trying to,
Rip the game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
You
fair...
can preserve Twisted Metal right now on Blu-ray, 4K, flash drives, SSDs, NVMEs.
Well, the thing is that...
Rip your collection. You preserve it.
Yeah, I mean, for these, I'll get them physical just because I'm a fan of those properties. But, it's still one of those things where, like, I'll also get them on PC because, I'll own it on more than just one thing. I'll probably own it physical and digital. There is some things where I'll still double dip and get both. Obviously not out the gate. Like, I'll wait for, like, a Gex Trilogy to go on sale on Steam, but I'll probably get it physical day one, or if I decide to do that, just because I'm a fan of the property.
Speaking of physical, we went to Best Buy. It was like a graveyard.
There was nothing.
There was no physical games besides Switch had the most, and even that was pretty light. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're going away.
Well, we know it's in that, like we say every week, it's kind of like it's already heading in that direction. It's just a matter of, like, when that availability is not there, then what are you going to do? You know, besides
Yeah.
ordering it online is like going to be the next, like Amazon, those other websites, you know, Newegg, you know, wherever people can get stuff from.
Is Newegg reputable?
I don't know if Newegg, I don't know if you can trust
Never
them.
heard of it before.
QVC is not trustworthy, but I know we're going to talk about that later. I know that's
We'll
a
talk
topic.
about it right now. QVC sold my packet. Okay. I ordered Diablo 4 for Xbox. It was 30% off coupon, alright? So I paid like $44.99 for it. From QVC. I order it. They ship it. Then they're telling me on July 5th it's going to be delivered tomorrow. I said, okay. I got a million packages in the mail. I didn't even think about it. Then I'm like, where is this game? So the other day, I chatted with the QVC guy because I checked the tracking. It says it's down the street at UPS. It's been there since the 6th. Right down the street from my house. It's in the facility. So I do the chat with the guy at QVC. He goes, wait till tomorrow. I waited till the next day. I called UPS. UPS is telling me, oh, we see on our end it's being out for delivery today. I was like, you're full of shit. I went to the facility. The lady looked at the tracking. The minute she saw QVC, she's like, oh no, that's lost. And she's like, hey, just gonna file a claim and you're good. And I'm like, she didn't even look. So, I get in the car, I do the chat with QVC, they refund me. Because they didn't have any more copies of Diablo left. So I Google when I get home, QVC UPS package lost. I'm not the only one. And it's always the same thing. UPS puts processing, and it's just never processed. So UPS is stealing packages from QVC.
They say it's QVC and they just...
Yeah, that's a
And if you
shame because
Google
that was a
it,
good
a lot
deal.
of people, there's a Reddit thread on it.
Yeah, and that was a good deal too. So that's a shame you had to put up with that.
Yeah, it was a good deal, and I missed out. All because these fucking idiots at UPS can't get their shit straight.
Yeah, when you came in the chat and said that, I was like, dude, that's such a bummer because like you wouldn't think that.
Hey, why didn't everybody stop stealing shit? How about that?
Yeah, but you would think they would also make their packages more discreet as well. Obviously, I know they
Yeah,
can't
they
stop
probably got
everybody.
QVC all over the damn
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
I know they can't stop everybody, even if it is a discreet package, because people will still try to do
But
it.
obviously,
like,
this is a problem.
Yeah, if it's
because
an
when
issue-
I googled it, a lot of people are getting their shit stolen.
what was it? A VCR? No,
It was Diablo.
Diablo, man, the new one.
Diablo.
For a
Our
good
Best Buy
price.
is dead also.
What was it,
Only
for-
physical games I buy are Resident Evil for collection. I don't even open them most of the time either.
Yeah, that's
One day you won't be able to buy them physically at all.
It's coming sooner.
yeah.
than
I mean,
later.
limited run will be a way to do it. I mean, if they're gonna
Limited
knock it
rub my
out,
balls.
because the thing is that if they're gonna be, you know, obviously making a lot of money off of stuff
Yeah,
like
but
this,
here's
they'll
the
be
thing.
around for a little bit longer. I
If
don't think they're
Capcom
gonna-
is going to be like the Alan Wake guys, they ain't going to go to limited run.
Oh no.
Capcom's just going to be like digital.
Well, they'll do collector's editions with
No, they
no
won't.
games.
They'll stop.
Oh no, I think they'll keep doing it.
They might do collector's edition, but it won't come with the game either.
If they do, I mean, I think the most that
Look
they
at
would-
Ubisoft.
the
The
most
collector's
that they-
edition is $200 with no game.
Yeah, I mean, the most that they could do is probably just like maybe make it Japan only, you know, for the collector's edition, and then America doesn't get the collector's edition. That's like the most I can see. Then you're, you know, on Play Asia and spending, you know, a little bit more. But I mean, I would do that if it came
I
down
think
to it.
Capcom's going to go digital.
Yeah, I
And
don't
you're all
know.
screwed.
The thing is their collector's editions sell out, and it was a big deal for GameStop.
Why not
so
just play Rainbow Six?
she has to get a, you know, there's awards on the rewards that
okay.
you get, those points. You have to travel a certain distance in that game. The thing is, though, like, I don't know. I just think that, like, if you narrow it down to the stuff that you like, it's better that way, because then you save space for other shit. You know, like, I'm not buying I literally barely have any physical, like, current console, like, Series X and PS5, besides Resident Evil or, like, those collector's editions. So, you know, I try to narrow it down to the shit that I like. Like Dead Space and Callisto, like, I'll get them physically when they're, like, $10. You know what I mean? Just to have them. But
that's what I was saying. Like, you could wait till they're cheaper and still buy it physical
yeah,
if you want.
that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as
Just
it's
to run
still
out and
there,
spend
I'll do
$70
it for yeah, like things that I like. But I try to save space as well, and I also buy digital. So I have both kind of feet in the pond there, but I just kind of have that. I don't know. I just think that like the collectors.
But Anthony, they could shut the servers down tonight and take those games away from you.
No, that's not going to happen. No, I don't think that. But yeah, I mean that brings up a good point, RWBK.
You know what the funny thing is? Everyone shits on Microsoft for shutting the servers down on people and stealing their games. But the funny fucking thing about it is, it's always been Sony and Nintendo that have done that.
Right.
Every time.
Microsoft has never shut their servers down and taken your games away.
No, and the ecosystem.
They shut the servers down for Xbox 360, but they never took your games away.
No, and the ecosystem is still connected.
Because they upgraded their freaking
yeah.
servers for the Xbox One and Series.
Like, the ecosystem is still...
But I find it fucking funny. It's always Microsoft's fault. But Nintendo and Sony have already done it. But that's okay. They get a pass because they're Japanese.
Well, the one thing with the...
Go fucking live in Japan if you think that way.
Oh, well, the seamlessness...
Pack your fucking bags like Eli, get on the fucking plane and go to Japan, okay?
He's there right now, yeah. And that's the thing, too. Like, RWBK brings up a good point. The GameStop thing, too, with the collector's editions for RE. Like, that's a problem, right? Like, they should not go with GameStop
They sell
again.
underwear there.
Like, they'll be gone before the next Resident Evil collector's edition comes out, I would think. But, man, they gotta stop. They gotta stop going with that. They should make it like, you know, like how Last of Us did their collector's editions, or Starfield.
Oh, when they squished them and sent them to people?
Well, that's the thing. Not that. More so of the fact that it's... Yeah, I'm going to squish it. The fact that it's available everywhere. Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop. Like, you have that option. For that, it was like, no, we're going to do it GameStop only for multiple games. And, by the way, we're only doing one pre-order per store. And it might not be in the actual case itself. Like, all those problems, I just think they should stop. And all the orders they canceled, you know. But, yeah, it's stupid as hell.
Street Fighter 6 Collector's Edition was on Amazon, which is weird. That is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
I would buy used undies. You don't want those.
No, you don't. Yeah, Street Fighter 6, I know that they have done other games, Capcom, that done collector's editions. For some reason, for RE, they keep going back to GameStop, which, again, probably won't even be around by the time RE9 comes out, but we'll see. You know, and I think at the end of the day, you know, people are just going to end up getting a lot of this shit, you know, they're just going to end up getting a lot of the shit physical for the stuff that they like and just kind of call it there. Or if it's a collector's edition, you know. But if not, then you'll just keep getting the discs until they stop selling them, which they already kind of are. So, in terms of, like, in-person.
It was like a graveyard we were over there.
Yeah. I mean, they barely had movies, too. Like, I saw, kind of looked at their section. The Final Fantasies were gone. I did check that end cap. There was, like, one left. I know they're selling a lot. But,
you know what they had 1 million copies of? God of War.
yeah, they had
Ragnarok.
a bunch of... They still had Halo Steelbooks, Back 4 Blood Steelbooks. They had, like, one copy of RE4.
And the steelbooks don't even have the game in them, so they're
Yeah,
just
no, they're
empty
just
cases
they're like
on the
$10,
shelf.
I think. I think they sell them for $9.99. Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
Why didn't they frame boost that?
They say hate us.
Yeah. Well, this is on the cloud, too, so... But, you
Yeah,
know, they
but
still
still.
didn't frame boost it. The thing is with Ubisoft is that, again, a lot of their stuff, like, I think they just did, like, a boost for Siege, and it's like, you're doing this now?
It's too late.
Yeah, it's way too late. So, fuck that.
So what other stuff do we got going on?
Let's see.
I got
Also,
a Best Buy in a
too-
few weeks. I'm looking at Steelbooks at NCAP for $9.99. Go ahead.
We don't know
Oh, yeah.
if Twisted Metal is going to be locked behind the paywall.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It might only be for premium members. I don't know if you bought it previously, if you're going to
Hey, if it's July, was it 18th?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
when the show debuts.
No, I think it comes out the 27th, doesn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like the 25th.
Alright, so they're getting you ready for the show.
Yeah. But I have the service, so I don't know. But you own the game, right? Yeah, you had it on PS4?
Yeah,
So
I
you
owned
can
it
tell
on.
us if you get access.
Yeah,
to
on
it,
PS3 I owned.
I bought it on
Twisted
PS3
Metal, too.
also. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
both of them.
So you guys could let me know if
They
you,
had them for $5.99 a piece digital, so I grabbed them years ago.
Well, so Siphon Filter, right? What worked for me,
Jumping Flash popped up on my thing.
Toy Story 2 popped up for me as well.
Okay, so maybe it'll just pop up.
We'll see. Like you said, hopefully, my fingers are crossed because I even think that Director's Cut shouldn't be behind that paywall, especially when, there's no trophy support. It does look good. Like, I get it, and I get why people are happy to have access to it. We still need 2 and 3, though, So, they got to work that out. But I really hope that, I can
All of
just
the
play
Sony
Twisted Metal
games,
2.
says Abo, can be bought separately. Only Capcom and Namco games have been locked behind the service.
Okay, so then there you go. So everyone should be able to buy it if you don't have the service.
Well, if that means we already own it, we should have it pop up.
Yeah, so you guys got to let us know if
Fingers
it
crossed.
pops up because I'm interested to know.
I really like that that feature because I thought that the Siphon Filter stuff was cool. At first, I had problems getting it because they kept giving me an error, and then it just popped up. I remember I was messaging the chat. I was like, "Why isn't this working?" Like, because you guys were like, "No, it's good. Like, you can do it." And then when I tried it, it wasn't. And then it just like popped up, and then I was able to download it. It was a little glitchy, but that's when the service first started. So we're over a year in, and at least there is some fluff on this server. Or service rather, but I don't feel like signing up still. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I like that they offer it, but I just would rather save if I'm paying for Game Pass and I don't play the PlayStation stuff as much. But I can still play the PS1 games and just buy them to have them, you know what I mean? I don't have to get the service for that. So I know a lot of people might be saying, oh yeah, why don't you just sign up for premium? But it's like, I never really
I don't even
took the
touch
bait
it.
to start
I got it for 2
Yeah.
years.
I never really took the bait and started and signed up. I only obviously had Plus from the past, and then I signed my dad up for Plus to back up the stuff, but I didn't sign myself up because I don't really need to do that, So there's no purpose, and I don't play online for that anyway, so I'm good.
I never use it, but I
Yeah,
have it.
like
but I
most of the
never use
games
it.
are cross-play, and if I play online, I'm usually on an Xbox, so
Yep.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm excited to play Twisted Metal.
Yeah, we've been saying it for how long, and now it's
Yeah,
coming out.
Siphon Filter was great that they put all them on there. That's awesome. They still got to put stuff like Soul Reaver on the store. They still got to put the original Silent Hill on there, which they still don't have. There is a lot of stuff to be desired on that store, but I'm happy that they're at least improving it. I think it's safe to say, like, they have Alan Wake remasters on there. On right now, the service.
Call of Duty's on there.
Call of Duty's
Cold
on there.
War.
Cold War. So like they're trying to add stuff on there, and like it's good. We need a rise in that competition. So it's a good thing to have. I just hope that they get on that level of the PS3 store because they're still not quite there. And because even with the PS2 stuff, I know we talk about PS1 a lot, but like I feel like the PS2 library is really to be desired on that PS5 store. They're not really there yet.
By the way, on Amazon, they have the PlayStation 2 free McBoot memory card with the SSD adapter for $24.99. It was a Prime Day deal. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Damn,
Wow.
that's really good.
Why don't you guys check it out? I don't need that because I have the adapter and I can make a free McBoot card.
That's not a bad deal at all.
No, not at all.
So let's see what else here.
Yeah, so there is some good news in between this, shitty drama with the legal stuff. So I'm happy that we did get some really cool announcements that kind of surprised us. I was just like, what is we were looking around in the room like, what is going on today? Like that, it was just kind of nuts.
It's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
So this week, EA announced a third-person Black Panther game that they're developing with their new studio Cliffhanger Games. So that will be coming out. I'm glad they're doing a little bit different stuff now.
It's
with
VB. What's up, man?
Yeah, they're trying to switch it up a little bit,
That's another thing we've been
And
saying.
the story is you're Black Panther because the previous one died. I'm not even kidding. That's the story.
Oh wow.
It's like, can I let this shit go already with this guy?
Yeah.
I understand he was a great actor, but come on.
Yeah.
How many
I know
times you
what
got
you
to
mean.
kiss this guy's butt? move on with the character already.
Yeah.
That's like if Tobey Maguire dropped dead and we're still
and
talking
they're
about
just
him.
like, oh yeah, we still gotta
It's like,
beat it into the ground.
at some point you gotta have a new Spider-Man. Just get over it.
It's good they're taking chances with these games.
But it's
and
good they're
doing
making
something
a
different.
Black Panther game because, you know, I don't think there ever was a Black Panther game.
No,
No.
I mean, as long as it's good, they don't half-ass it. You know what I mean? Because again, some Marvel games.
And
can
hopefully
be hit or
EA
miss.
doesn't fuck it up like they've been doing.
Yeah,
lately.
I was gonna say that the property stuff with those games can be hit or miss.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Speaking of digital and physical, so Final Fantasy 16 sales are way down.
Huh?
They said that
What?
it's selling.
The greatest game on PlayStation 5?
It's selling much more poorly than 15, and then physical sales are down 74% from Final Fantasy 15.
What?
So Final Fantasy 15 sold physically 74% more.
So more people are buying digital
Yes, by a lot.
by 74%, you say?
Yes. So times are changing. They obviously see it. I think they're going to be the next ones to go digital because.
Oh.
Not the Japanese companies.
But a lot of their whole sales with this game, yes, you could say the game is mediocre, whatever. But a lot of people have opened the discourse saying, "Hey, maybe it being only exclusive to PlayStation is not a great idea."
That totally hurt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you lost all the PC guys. Even if you don't put it on Xbox, you're losing.
Even
so
if you
many
put it
people.
on Xbox and PC, which is coming to PC at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those, even if they didn't get physical sales, digital sales on Xbox alone would have
Well,
helped it out.
Yeah, they could have. Even if they made 1 million more copies, I mean, that's a lot of money that they're leaving on the table. So.
Thoughts on Last of Us Part 3? I'm not interested.
I mean, if it is their inevitable next game, I don't know, man. Like, I still gotta go back and replay 2 because I want to.
Wait till the 2 remaster comes out.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll wait for. But because again, I really liked the first one. You know, it was a really really great story.
The first one was like a horror movie. The second one's like a Netflix romance drama.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we doing here? Are we doing horror? Are we doing Netflix romance? What are we doing?
Like, I really want them to move on with a new IP at this point. But I know we got to wait for the multiplayer game, and then
If
we got to
Druckmann
wait
even
for the
sticks
next
around,
one.
that guy's gonna win. The show got
Well, they're on
nominated for 25 Emmy Awards today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're. I know
That
Naughty
guy's going to
Dog-
Hollywood. He ain't sticking around. And by the way, the guy retired, right?
Yeah, that's in the news
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Bless you.
What was his position
Bless you.
again? Let me
I
look
don't
it
know.
up. I'll tell you right now.
I don't work there. Sony's allowed to keep Final Fantasy for some reason.
Oh, it was the co-president. He
They're paying,
retired-
that's why.
The
He
co-president
retired after 25 years.
Damn.
The co-president.
Been there for a minute.
Yeah, he was like, I'm out of here.
I mean, that's a long time to be part of a studio like that.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's a. I don't know. I don't want them to shift because again, they're one of the developers like Rockstar that you could potentially trust with,
I
solid
heard Sony's
material.
buying Rockstar. You know, the Rockstar that has more money than Sony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They could just buy it.
That's like I go up to you, a millionaire and give him $10. Be like, $10 for $1 million.
Oh man.
And they cannot afford Rockstar. And Rockstar is in no position to
No.
sell. Why would they do that? They're the king.
Well, because they're very stupid people online, Frank.
Well, they're working hard on GTA 6, so we'll see that eventually.
You don't see them suing You don't see Microsoft suing them to keep Final Fantasy, though. Yeah, exactly.
And potentially see that Red Dead remaster too. That'd be cool.
I think that's coming
Speaking
out.
of remasters
Supposed to come out.
remasters being on the let's just materialize this Red Dead remaster. We'll see what happens.
And winning the lottery for $3 million
yes,
or more.
the Powerball too.
What
Whatever
was
the
the
hell
other
that was.
one we said before? There was one more that I was like, oh, they need to do that. I forgot what
Oh
it was.
man, I
don't
forget.
know. We even got we're even getting Croc remastered. Isn't
Yeah.
that funny?
Yeah, it's
Everybody's
like-
coming back.
Man,
Crock of shit.
And Glover we got last year. Everybody's.
Can we get some Sega Saturn stuff?
Yeah, please. Oh,
Part
Clockwork
2.
Knight. That's what I said.
Clockwork Knight.
And that's Sega Saturn. There you go.
Part 2 wasn't as bad as people like to make. Nah, it was bad, bro.
Well, the thing is that
The gameplay was good, but the story was
the
horrible.
gameplay was 10 out of 10. That was the most refined that
When you
system
got
was.
to play Last of Us 2, it was a great game. But the story was just shit. It was horrible.
Yeah, I just want to play it again so I have another opinion of it.
It's not horror anymore. That's the problem. They don't know what it wants to be.
It's much more dramatic.
Yeah, my problems lie more with the writing. But obviously, I would feel obligated to play 3 because I already played 1 and 2. So yes, if there was a third one, I'd
It's
check
like
it
they
out.
set you up for something, and then it was like a completely different game.
But the gameplay.
Imagine
is
if like
solid.
Resident Evil 2 was a dating sim. It's just like this has nothing to do with the original. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Dating sim. Some people view it like that anyway.
Yeah, they do anyway.
But yeah, the gameplay for
I skipped
part 2
2
was
entirely
good.
because of the story. I could play other games in third-person shooting. There you go.
Yeah,
Hey man, if you like the game, you like the game. If you don't, you don't.
we all played through it. I mean,
I beat the game and I was just like, what is this shit?
yeah,
And it sucks because Last of Us is a good franchise. I don't know what they were thinking.
Right.
2 was one of my most anticipated games. And
The
it
biggest
let me
problem with
down.
2 Says Liquor was the pacing.
Yeah, that was a big problem. Pacing was off.
Yeah, it didn't really know how to end. I feel like. So. that
Yeah,
was
and the
my
ending is
thing.
literally a cop-out.
Yeah.
Right.
It just kind of felt like they had to finish it real quick. Like, all right, we're done. She has 3 fingers now, and
Stubby.
yeah, it's like I really don't know why we got to this point, but and like why we went all this way, and I didn't really feel certain things towards like characters they wanted me to, and like it just didn't really seem like it had. I don't know. Sometimes things are just better when you leave it alone.
It's VB said the best parts of Last of Us 2 was the flashback scenes with
Those are
Joel
cool.
and Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's pockets of the story I do like, but not really as a cohesive.
The
like,
main story was ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. How is he gonna put that on the screen?
Oh, he'll change stuff, I'm sure.
Part 2 was Druckmann Fantasy of...
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in that game that made me feel gross. Like, as I was
Yeah.
playing it, I was like, I don't know about this.
I know that's like the reason, like that's the purpose
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them doing it,
absolutely.
because they're like, all right, we have to show that how brutal this world is.
But that's the problem, though. It was the first game's horror-based.
Yeah.
This game is like a Netflix romance drama.
The
and it's
people
just like...
are scarier than the zombies.
Yeah,
So
like the
it's just
first
like-
one was darker than
It's
the
like
second
if,
one.
if Red Dead 2 was like a futuristic game. You're like, what are you doing? This
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the future. Imagine you're in Red Dead 2, what's that guy's name?
Arthur?
Arthur. And then the DeLorean rolls up and Doc Brown's like, get in.
Marty!
And the rest of the game takes place in the future where Arthur's flying around and shit. You're like, this isn't Red Dead.
I never rode a horse like this.
Yeah. Whoa.
Let's go back here. I'm more mad at Naughty Dog for getting YouTubers and Twitter people banned for saying they weren't fans of the game. I was fine with the story. The game was called The Last of Us, not The Adventures of Ellie and Joel. I see what they were doing in far from a masterpiece, but I feel like it's a trend to hate on it. It wasn't a trend, man. A lot of people just didn't like where it went.
Yeah,
A lot of people didn't like it, that it went from horror to a romantic drama.
Yeah, I mean, it was just more for me, like, it wasn't so much the Abby thing. I think it was more the fact that what they did with Abby at the end was just really dumb, in my opinion.
They desperately tried to get you to like her. and
Yeah.
It just wasn't
They
working.
tried to get you to like her after she committed the ultimate sin, like
Right.
killing
Yeah.
Joel.
And
It's
there was
not gonna work.
and there was false advertising with that game, and I think that's what also pissed me off, because it's like, they showed Joel there like acting like he was going to be helping Ellie, and that's what the game was going to be, and then that's not what it was. It was like a mock-up, a mock-up trailer.
Well, it was to get you to pick up the game.
Oh, and the whole first game, they're building a relationship.
That's the whole thing.
So
Like,
then-
there were people that hated the game just to hate on it,
Right. There always is.
but they all went out and bought it.
Right, and to each their own. Like, if you like it, you like it. That's fine. I mean, I want to play it again. Like I said, I'm even still going back.
We're just telling you that we didn't like it because the story sucked.
Right.
And the game wasn't what it originally was.
Yeah, the first one was more impactful.
Yeah, the first
You
one
can't
is,
really
you
recapture
can't
it.
touch that game.
Sometimes
No way.
sequels, like, sometimes you get a,
You know, that's a game I wish they didn't make a sequel to.
Right.
Well, who would have known? We thought we were going to get the greatest sequel of all time, and then
I know
look
that.
what happens. But it's funny because we all independently played the game and kind of came to the same conclusion. Like, we didn't like really discuss it. We just all played it.
I beat the game.
Yeah, we all beat it, and then we came back and we're just like, what was that?
How the fuck is Abby so buff? I have trouble eating that much protein, and it's not even the apocalypse. Says
That's a
Richard.
good point.
Red Dead 2 in space says it's VB. Cannibal's laughing. They tried to make Joel the villain, which is dumb. They turned a random NPC doctor into Abby's father, which
Exactly.
is also
Like
dumb.
that wasn't
Yeah,
the
it was
case.
shoehorned in.
Yeah, that wasn't the case when the first game happened. It's that sequel thing. Like, all right, now we got to go back and change
It's
stuff.
a Lucas shit.
Yeah.
And they spent the whole game building up this relationship, and then the second game was just like, It's like, even if you waited further into the game to do what they did, it would have been better off.
Yeah.
At least give you
Right.
some kind of time. But they immediately did that, and it's just like, why? I don't know. I see what they were doing, but I don't really agree with it. So,
I think they shouldn't have made that game.
No.
Because I remember when you beat it, and I said they're gonna make the second one. And you're like, they better not. And I was like, they're making a second one.
yeah.
But he was like, they better not do it.
Yeah. It was just so good that.
Nick, you're allowed to like the game. We're just telling you why we didn't like it.
Yeah. there's
Oh
nothing
yeah,
wrong
no,
with that.
yeah. It's
And
all
we
good.
do get there was like unwarranted hate, but those people that did that actually did buy the game.
Right.
So they were full of shit.
Yeah, like Stevie Mac was saying, like
That's
them,
what I'm saying. Like, you can't trust the internet because everyone's stupid.
Yeah.
And Naughty Dog shouldn't silence anybody if they were
Oh,
doing
the
that.
leaks. Oh, the golf club.
Well,
oh,
they blamed that
I'm not
on
buying it.
everything
Oh,
else.
I got a copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if people are expressing their opinions
That's
online.
what I'm saying. You can't trust the internet. Everyone's full of shit. It's all
Yeah.
fake outrage for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. But if there were people that were actually expressing real problems with the game, and Naughty Dog was, banning them or doing anything like that, I don't know if that
Well,
was.
Sony's been known to silence people that
Yeah, so it's
talk
like
bad about their games.
if people again like aren't just bashing it just for the sake of bashing it or getting clickbait. Like I understand that's a huge thing that people jump in and cash in on.
Right.
But then there's gamers like us that we just like try to just tell you our honest thoughts and like,
a
again,
lot of
to each
people,
their own. It's all
a
good.
lot of reviewers can't tell the truth because they're not going to
they
get
won't
codes
get those
anymore.
copies.
Right.
Yeah,
And Sony's known to blacklist people for that.
right.
And a lot of journalists don't even play through the games. They just look at other points and
Yeah,
regurgitate
or
it.
it's a team, so the review is like,
Disjointed.
yeah, it's from like 10 different people, and then there's like a narrator.
Yeah.
So it's just the way it is.
Joe killed more people than the people he was fighting. Oh, just saying.
He killed a lot of people in the first one.
Yeah, everybody killed everybody. I mean, it was established in the first game that
Yeah.
nobody's good. That
Yeah.
you have to do what
Well,
you
it's
got to do to
survival of the
survive.
fittest.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's set up that way. So it's again the first one.
But they
is just
fucked
really
themselves because now they can't kill Pedro Pascal in the show.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
or
wonder
they,
what they're gonna do.
or
with
they
that.
will.
I
And
mean,
then,
the show is different than the game.
the
so.
thing is that if Neil changes something like that,
You think Bella Ramsey could fucking hold that show down on her
No.
own?
No.
Absolutely not.
no.
So, what I heard they're going to do for season 2 is split it up into 2. It's going to be like the events leading up to the second game. So Pedro stays in the show longer.
Yeah. So they fill it in.
Yeah,
So
they're
it's gonna be
taking-
made up.
They're
There's
basically
gonna
going to be taking their time with that.
They're going to be making stuff up to pad it out to 2, and then when they get to the 2 material, then they're going to be
And
like,
they might stretch that.
Yeah.
They might have him get killed at the end of season 2.
and they
to be-
made sure you saw the doctor dead on the ground too, like like this is going to be.
I didn't even watch. I only
Yeah.
saw the first 2
Yeah,
episodes.
I only watched the
Yeah,
first
it's
two
not a
episodes.
spoiler. You just know that like, they shoot the doctor and then they just show his body. They don't say anything. There's no. I don't believe there's a connection, but you know that that's where they're leaving it open. So, which they knew it was going to get
With
renewed.
Abby first, I would have liked her before she killed Joel, and then you play as her, so you hate her from the start.
Yeah, like that's the first thing you see her do, basically.
Yeah,
So it's like, of course you're gonna hate her, and then they try to get you to like her, and it's like, it's too late.
yeah.
Hey, you don't feel sorry for her.
No.
She killed the main character.
And she's a kind of.
That's like if
character.
Khan kills Spock in the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
and then Khan is like trying to join the Enterprise. They're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
Right.
like, oh, he's not all bad. He was really just defending himself. It's like, yeah, but he
Against
killed
his own
Spock.
brother.
Yeah. But he killed Spock. I don't know.
Oh man.
That
At one
game just
point,
doesn't
Joel
make me feel good.
was a hunter, which is a villain faction. There you go. No
Yeah.
hard feelings. I know I can talk to three of you about it and not be asshole. Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, man. And yeah, you're right. It's VV. Basically,
Some
yeah.
people just don't know how to have a discussion they disagree on. No, like I said,
That's
man,
true,
if you
yeah.
like the game, you like the game.
People,
We're not gonna like curse you out.
Yeah,
like,
we-
you,
And
Yeah, we can agree
we're
and
telling you,
disagree.
the game is good. Like gameplay wise, we like the game when you're able to actually play the game.
Oh yeah.
Like Horizon Forbidden West, the game's a piece of shit, but when you get to fight and
Yeah.
you're not fucking doing storylines all day long,
And I
it's a
know.
great
the
game.
combat is bogged down by the dialogue. It's like,
Yeah.
why? You have a great system here, a great combat system.
Yeah, it's boring.
And I couldn't even
Like
get
the
through it. I
actual
loved the
story and
first one.
gameplay is boring.
Yeah.
Not gameplay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you do the talking,
Right.
the gameplay's good when you get to play.
And I played the hell out of the first one. I loved it, but I just couldn't get through.
I was streaming Forbidden West, and people in the chat room were telling me turn this shit off
Yeah.
because they were bored. And I said no. And then 3 hours later, I said, "You guys win. I'm bored."
How much can you tolerate? It's
Yeah,
like you just
only
can't
so
stomach
much.
it anymore. I couldn't. I couldn't.
I
take
would
it.
have more eager to play Horizon if there wasn't as much talking. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. To VB's comment. Yeah, exactly. Like Joel was a hunter at one point, because they talk about the years in between, or the years leading up to the 20-year jump in the first game. When he talks to Tommy about, he has nightmares about those years and stuff like that. So like, they do bad things leading up to that point. So nobody's really good in that universe.
Yeah, but you know what? As the player, you don't see that.
Right.
Right, but you still
If you
know,
had played that, then you
Right.
could say, okay, Joel's going to get what's coming to him.
yeah, but then you do see Joel go through a whole different experience and see different survivors and go through the trials and tribulations. So you still build that kind of connection with them, which is good. And then, yeah, it was kind of like the best parts of Last of Us 2 is when they had those conversations, together, and it was very short-lived. So their chemistry was good, but then it was very short-lived. So it was like a give and take, and then they ended up just kind of, doing what they did.
Carlos, what's up?
What's up,
What's up, man?
Carlos?
The Horizon Forbidden West story DLC is supposed to be so much worse, too.
I didn't even touch
Oh,
it.
man.
Halo Master Chief Collection got a big update.
Yeah, they're still
Great.
updating it.
But Infinite is.
But Infinite's
not
like,
doing anything.
empty.
Thanks.
Oh, the new maps in Infinite are fucking horrible.
Oh,
One of the maps is out of like Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order.
I just have no desire, man. I have no desire to play it.
Also, I was going to say, too, I also kind of lost respect a little bit more for Naughty Dog with the whole Part 1 bullshit.
Oh, recharging.
what
you
they-
said-
Yeah,
They
the
added-
recharging. Yeah, like the recharging and,
Well, if you were on
$75
Ant Online, your website,
I know,
Hey.
I know.
for
I did
$74.99, you got the PlayStation 5 controller with the game for free.
just
I
don't-
got 2 of them.
I don't feel like playing the game anymore. Like I don't know.
Did anybody catch that deal? You got the game for free.
Yeah, if you need a controller, you might as well just.
Yeah.
grab it.
For free.
Pays for itself. But yeah, when that initially came out, announced, I was like, are you kidding me? I know it looks nice, I get it, but like,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, he looked at it today.
it should have been on the PlayStation service. I still stand by that. There's no excuse.
I got bored of Forbidden West 3 hours in. Yeah, man, it gets boring.
Yeah, not my type of game.
The gameplay is fun, but it's just
We played the first one here, and it
fucking
was
boring.
good. But
Like, there's a war going on. You can't pass. You got to fight this guy. After you fight that guy, you still can't pass. You got to go back. You got to go upside down, inside out. It's like,
It's too much talking.
yeah,
I just want to play games, man.
Even the new Call of Duty maps were kind of lame. We tried them last night. Like, they can't even make maps. I don't get it. No one can make maps anymore.
They're too lazy.
yeah, and calling Part 1 a remake when it's a remaster. Exactly. I mean, that's what That's what they pretty much did. And like Perry
Oh,
said,
well, he's the king of that.
yeah, he likes correcting everybody.
No.
He always...
Reimagine.
Spider-Man 3 is happening this year. There already is a Spider-Man 3. If they're not specific, Mark Main's on them. Forbidden West is 2 story-driven. Exoprimal tomorrow.
Isn't it the 14th?
It's the 14th.
Oh, 2 days.
I played the last thing, and I didn't really like it, but I don't know.
I'll be
It's
busy.
free anyway.
Yeah,
So.
I'll be busy with her birthday this weekend, but I'll be definitely trying to play that with you guys and try to play with the community a little bit.
Play by yourself. I ain't playing that. No, okay.
Yeah.
We're all playing that. We're jumping on that.
I'll
Yeah.
try it. I'll
It's
give
worth
it
a shot.
You might like it with more people.
Yeah, we'll try
More
it.
people you know.
If we can actually like join and stuff, sure.
There already is a Spider-Man 3. Yeah, he does that all the time.
Yeah, Weston, we talked about that. Toomba is getting a
He'll-
remaster. We're excited.
Somebody will tweet Spider-Man 3 is in the works, and he'll tweet there already is a Spider-Man 3. And I'm like, stop being dumb. Don't you get tired of saying that shit?
Nope.
When Resident Evil like 2 remake, somebody comments on it like, I love this remake. He's like, it's a reimagining, not a remake. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Gotta be right.
It's like we gotta be literal.
It's a fucking remake, and I'll tell you why. Because in the 90s, they would remake movies from like the 60s,
Yeah.
and they were called remakes. Even though they were different. They would always do something to make it a
Even
little
though the
different.
director imagined something different.
It's a reimagining.
Yeah, like he's always...
Busy with her cat.
Toomba's getting a remaster? Yeah, we talked about that.
We can't wait.
I can't wait, and it's no longer exclusive. It's on Nintendo now.
We'll
Busy
see how
with
it
her
runs on
cat?
there.
It's a remake because it's remade from the ground up. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. I mean, that's
That was the lie they told us.
yeah. The lies.
I think Rich is going to get in a fight with Mark Main in the chat room.
Facts are the facts.
Let me look and see if
Toomba
anything
is getting a remaster with, of course, you know, again, like the slew of other remasters. It's the time of remasters and remakes. You know, it's a lot of stuff's coming back, and even Clock Tower.
Man.
Damn.
Oh,
Buried
no.
him. He buried
Mark
him.
Main, you're in big trouble.
He buried him. Yeah, but it should have been on the service, Nick, you know? Like, I think it's no excuse when Sony has this service that they're trying to build up, and they are doing it. I'm not saying they're not. But, man, that should have been on there.
That
And I know
should
they
have
want...
on day one.
And like Perry said, like, they're going to do it with Part 2, and also they kept it high...
Yeah, they're going to remaster Part 2.
Yeah, they kept it high price during the show because they knew people were going to buy it. So they tried to move copies, and they did. Sales were up.
Mr. Patriot Joel, what's up, my peers? What's up,
Hey,
man?
what's going on?
Thanks for being here.
Listen to this.
Huh?
The FTC's Wikipedia page was briefly vandalized tonight to replace its flag with the PlayStation logo, among other Sony
Oh,
references.
man.
Oh, no.
And Microsoft responded to the appeal.
What'd
They
they
said,
say?
Okay.
"We're disappointed that the FTC is continuing to pursue what has become a demonstrably weak case.
Oh!
We will oppose further efforts to delay the ability to move forward."
Oh!
Oh!
And a lot of people are saying it's bullcrap.
Like, it's just shit. It's
why-
not gonna-
Why are they
yeah.
doing this? Oh, Bobby Kotick on FTC appeal. I'm surprised the FTC would waste taxpayer money on.
Oh,
the
we
appeal.
saw that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's true. It's like, I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to go any further.
Part 1 does look really good on PS5, though. Yeah, he looked at it today.
Yeah, it looked great on the
I
OLED.
showed him on the LG C1,
Yes.
and he almost shit his pants.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Forget Sony TVs. Shame about
Yeah,
the PC
now,
port.
now it's a different ball game. The OLED game has expanded. Back then, it was still getting there. You know, now it's like we got these crazy
He
ass.
remastered shaving his nuts. Oh man.
He dipped
Damn.
him in Magic Shell.
He buried him.
Yeah, Jim Ryan dips his fucking nutsack in Magic Shell.
And then the sprinkles.
He
and
puts
then-
sprinkles on it. Then his little nut hair gets caught in the Magic Shell. And he's got sprinkles stuck in between it.
Oh my god.
He gets an ingrown hair, and they pull chocolate out
Oh,
of his
my
fucking
God. There's a whole sprinkle ingrown in his set.
Oh no.
crumpet nuts. We should call him that, crumpet nuts.
Yeah.
Man.
It's Jim Bover.
Yeah.
Jim Bova.
We'll see. We'll know by this week. Next week. So.
I realized I'm like 45 seconds behind watching. It's cool. Just
There you
click
go.
the live.
Yeah.
45 seconds behind. You missed everything.
I
You missed it all.
I'm gonna pick up an OLED monitor at some point. Monitor? Just buy the TV.
They're a little
That's what I
pricey,
want.
but they have come down a little bit.
TV's cheaper. You could get the 43-inch right now on Prime Day for $7.99.
I wish I could have done it.
The one that I paid $1,000 for,
Can't do it. One day.
turtle
One day.
shell crumpet. What if he dips his nuts in magic shell and then uses turtle wax to wax it?
You know what would be your worst nightmare? If he
Then he
dipped,
had shiny chocolate nuts.
what if he dipped his nuts in magic shell and then put them in glitter? That'd be like your
Ew.
worst nightmare.
No. Oh no. Not the glitter. Glitter and chocolate combo.
Ah.
God.
And then he puts fluff in his ass cheek.
Ah. It's a fluffernutter.
Fluff a nut
Why
to
would anybody
sandwich.
put that on ice cream?
What, fluff? I
Yeah.
think I thought you were supposed to make a sandwich out of it.
Yeah, peanut butter and fluff, right?
I never put on ice cream.
A lot of people use it for ice cream.
Oh,
Damn.
shoot. Maybe I should try that.
You know what fluff is?
Yeah.
What do you put it on?
Fluff is just like, oh.
Why can't you put it on everything?
Yeah, fluff. I mean, I feel like it's a good spread for everything.
Well, Jim
Instead-
Ryan puts it on everything. that's
Instead
for
of
sure.
mayo, I should have got on my Subway sandwich.
Yeah,
mayo.
you would have just put the whole jar on there. Be
Want
like,
some salami, some
Yeah.
fluff, some lettuce.
jalapenos.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's funny. We got some responses from them. You know, that's it's a matter of time because
Some of their people.
You got
posted-
responses from Jim Ryan?
well, not yet. We'll see what happens next week.
Why is he silent? He hasn't said shit, right?
Oh,
Slendy, what's up? You want to
What's up,
come
man?
here? Come here.
their lawyer said the district's court's ruling makes crystal clear that this acquisition is good for both competition and consumers.
Who said that? Him?
No, the lawyer. Their lawyer. The
Whose lawyer?
Microsoft's lawyer. That guy who has the contract in his pocket. Brad Smith. He said, "We're disappointed that the FTC is continuing to pursue what has become a demonstrably case of opposed further
Yeah, we're here,
efforts."
man.
So they're gonna go full force to stop it. But like I said, if they don't get that restraining order by Friday, they're gonna close the deal anyway. So we're still gonna get
Close the
stuff.
fucking deal, slam his nuts in the door, and be done with them.
Yeah, and then they have to try to work on it later, whatever happens. But
Okay, cool.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's still ongoing for the next couple of days with some drama, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna.
Jim crying,
Crying
cock
Ryan,
smoking, lion flying,
Crying Ryan.
Brian Pillman. The hell they call this guy?
Magic shell dipping.
Saving Private Jim Ryan. A surprise guest. He's been here before.
Yeah, he's been here. He's gonna walk through the chat though. It's gonna be a portal.
This
He's
shit's
gonna walk
gonna
through
go
the
on
chat.
way,
And then,
gone on for way too long.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully
man.
it ends Friday.
yeah, seriously, we'll know by episode 501. Like
We
we've
thought
been
today
saying.
was gonna be the day we'd come on here and be like, it's over.
Yeah. Then we're eating lunch and we're watching that video, and I was like, you know what? This is still
This is not.
Yeah,
going
Brad
down.
Sams.
still just bullshit.
Lion crying, Jim fucking Ryan says the Alchemist.
It's like what they say when they like introduce him coming out, like the lion crying, Jim fucking Ryan.
He's flying, lying.
Yeah.
crying.
Oh man, what would be on his Titantron? You know, if you were coming to the ring,
We have more cooking.
just be the
Who said
crimpets
that in the fucking email?
Oh,
We have
my
more
God.
things cooking.
cooking.
Work.
Shit,
We have
this
more
is-
crimpets
We have a lot
cooking.
more stuff that's coming out. We have more things cooking.
1 second, dude.
More work, mother. That's it. Anthony's going.
I don't know.
He left.
What are you answering your phone?
What? No, I was just looking at my phone real quick.
So yeah, there you go. Activision.
I wanted to see if anything else happened, but I think that's pretty much the bulk of it.
Live Twitter machine over here.
Yeah, same thing.
Anybody having a TV issue with a PS5 and a black screen? HDMI might be broken, or hold the power button until it beeps a few times. And sometimes it'll put it in factory reset mode, and then you should get a picture. Try that.
Yep.
Whoa, man.
Don't forget, if there's anything you want to buy on Prime Day, you have like 2.5 more hours. So. And
What the hell? Who cares? Prime Day. Buy a bunch of cords you bought
There's
last year.
literally nothing good for
A bunch
us.
of cables and stuff you don't need.
Anybody who left all that stuff in their cart, you better hurry if you're buying it. But there's nothing else. There's no. There wasn't even that much good stuff on the Steam sale. I didn't see very much.
Got my graphics card with the Prime Day deal.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Richard got the 4070 Ti Zotac edition.
Oh man. That's it. I have to fight him now.
Nick Nogaria, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you.
You've been awesome tonight. Thank you.
That was awesome.
So there you go.
I'll look for
Yeah,
some more
Richard,
news.
are you building your computer, Richard, or are you gonna have someone build it for you, or you're gonna take your time and build it yourself? Do me a favor, get me a seltzer in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you get me a water while you're in there
Yeah.
too? And can you make me a sandwich?
Yeah.
Thanks.
With fluff.
Yeah, with fluff.
Congratulations, Richard. Oh, he's getting the 4070 Ti, not the 4070.
Whoa, that's what I got.
I'm gonna take my time and build it myself. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it, brother. He's gonna build it himself.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, there's not much.
Prime Day was trash, says DJ. Hell yeah,
It was. There really
Yeah,
wasn't
nothing-
any.
nothing really-
Shit last year too.
Yeah, nothing.
Did you
really,
get that tablet?
Hi, DJ.
What?
Hi, DJ. I did get the tablet.
What'd she say?
She did,
I said, hi, DJ.
She said hi, DJ.
and she did get the tablet.
She got the tablet. That was a good deal. That tablet was $100 off. It came out last month.
You gotta let me know how it is. 'Cause I don't
Well, it'll be regular price by the time you find out.
Well, yeah, but I don't need it now anyway. But eventually.
Well, it's on the Samsung 980 Pro. I bought one today. That's what I think.
Do you have to frequently update it?
No, you don't.
I don't think so.
Okay, so there was the 980 and the 990.
Those NVMEs.
You need to do one firmware update because the current firmware on the actual NVMe could corrupt the whole thing.
Yeah, I updated.
You just
mine.
need to do one update though,
It's-
and that fixes it.
It's super easy and quick.
And
Just
that's
you
it.
download a thing and it does it for you.
Yeah, you download the Samsung Magician, it detects it, it updates it, and you're good. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
There's no real frequent updates after you do that one update.
I never updated it again, so.
Well, I always check just to make sure, and there's
Yeah.
never updates for it.
Oh, okay.
It's just a one-time thing, so don't worry.
Thanks,
They have the
JP.
990 Pro NVMe on sale for $125 on Prime Day.
Wow.
So there's some good.
Brand new. That's the one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 3 of those. 3 2 terabytes,
That's a lot.
and then you're putting a 4 terabyte
And then
SSD in there.
Don't forget the 12
And then
terabyte.
you're putting a 14 terabyte
14 terabyte.
hard drive in there.
I technically.
So you're gonna be set for doing all your video editing and shit.
I technically have 17 terabytes on my computer because 14
Damn.
of it was fat, and then I put
DJ
the
said,
NVMEs.
"Hey,"
Oh, hello.
to you.
Oh. But he turns, I can't tell who he's looking at.
Yeah.
I see the shades on.
Arctic Steel Series 9. What's that?
I I don't know. I'm gonna look it up though.
Thank you, VB, for the 5 super chat, by the way.
It's VB with a $5 super chat for episode 500. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
I wasn't
Appreciate
here.
it. Appreciate everyone who's super chatting tonight. You
Yeah.
guys don't have to do that, but we appreciate it. It definitely helps out.
Oh, it's a headset.
Oh, nice.
It's at 109 down from 199 for Prime Day.
Oh, shit.
So if you need a
Nice.
headset, I guess that's pretty good.
There you go.
Well, if you want to pick it up, I got the Xbox headsets for $50 a piece.
I forgot to check if they have a wireless mouse and keyboard on sale. It's
I got the
same-
midget
Am I?
controller over here.
the little tiny guy.
This was $20.
There we go. That's awesome.
This is for the little people. Look how big those buttons are, man.
That's pretty cool.
It's a little controller with big buttons. $20, I'll keep it. Hang on to it.
Yeah.
Nice little controller. Headset, damn good deal. And if you want it, grab it. You got till tonight.
Look what Perry got me. If anyone can even see it.
That's so killer.
It's Sloth from the Goonies. See, you show it. It's friggin' awesome. Isn't that sweet? I didn't even know that existed.
That's awesome.
I had to pre-order this for months.
I love it. That's amazing.
Part of Warner Brothers 100.
It's friggin' sweet.
100th year.
And I gave you guys the Mario
Yes.
Oreos.
Got
Yep,
them over
got
there.
those. Which I didn't order, so that was a very nice surprise as
Yeah.
well.
Mad Max 4K is $10. That's too much money. I've seen it for $3.99.
Mad Max? Which one?
Fury Road, I'm assuming, or the first one?
Okay, so Fury Road's the newest one, right?
Yeah, that's not
okay.
bad.
When CEX was open, I bought it used. It was really cheap, and it had just come out. I open up the case when I get in the car. BO. The whole thing just smelled like BO. The whole case. It was like the
Oh,
nastiest
that's
thing
disgusting.
ever.
We
It's like-
ran out of invite-only deals.
Yeah,
that was for that
I
TV.
got the same email. What idiots?
Why are you going to ask me to buy a TV and then not let me
They're
buy
like,
it?
oh, you could still buy it for $400. Like what? That's so dicks.
God.
Yeah. I don't know how you can make a 4K movie smell like BO. It's a disc. I don't
Oh,
know where the
man.
person put that thing, but
It's the 500th episode. Eli, what's up, man? He's
here.
here. Go let him in.
let him in.
Let him in.
We need another bald man in here.
Cannibal said Sloth can live with Frank now. Yeah, he's gonna live in my shed with me. I
Sloth
guess.
can live with Frank now.
I'm gonna put him on my shelf.
Cannibal, we got to get you here and watch movies.
Absolutely. What's up?
How's it going?
Good. We got another tattoo.
No, I've had this tattoo.
What is it?
It's just music notes.
Oh, cool.
No specific song is there.
It's Do Re Mi.
Let Anthony come in. You can find the garbage can
You know, Jim Ryan with his hairy nuts.
away, but I don't
Very
know.
comfy.
So Slendy's here.
Hi.
You've seen it before.
Tall, bald guy.
What's your favorite VR game you've played? For me, it was Skyrim, Star Wars, Squadron. I like the Until Dawn, Rush for Blood.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best VR game on a PS4. We can't even get him in. He's gotta. You guys gotta move in a little bit,
Yeah. It's,
or move.
it's,
Here,
it's
we'll
gonna
do
be a
this.
little bit,
Move back, Frank,
Yep.
against the wall. You move in a little bit this way, and then you move in. And you still can't get in.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh, you know what we can do?
Be like Ubi. Just for
yeah.
Ubi.
Oh
It's
my
a
god, you
weird
still can't get in.
angle.
Perry's giant and I'm really small.
Come in, move in.
Look how small I am.
Okay, there you go.
Hey!
Hi.
Move like diagonal, so you're in the box.
Hi there. I'll just
That's
sit like,
Slendy.
I'll just sit like this the whole time. It's all good.
So here's a funny story. I've still never played any VR. Ever.
I bought the Bridge Commander game so you could
Yeah,
play
we
it.
never played it. I never got around to it.
I
Never
got
played
two
VR?
VRs inside.
The
You should
picnic
take one
happened.
home.
I've never tried it ever.
You got to get that adapter. Didn't you order that adapter?
I I didn't know.
Wow, you got to do that.
I
I
have an
never thought I
Oculus,
would
too.
have one. I never bought one.
PS5 thing.
That'd be too fun, dude. Yeah, man, you should come over the summer when he comes back.
I had planned to buy the PS5 VR, but it's $1 million, so I'm not doing that. I literally was like, oh, I'll just buy that one.
Are you using that TV? Okay.
Do you need to use it?
No. If you're not using it, turn it off. You get burning over here.
You know, when it does drop, I am going to buy the PS5 one. I'll try RE4, because I do want to play
Yeah,
that.
I
but-
tried that already. I have it on my Oculus.
I can't
it's
see
really,
me.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I enjoy
or
it.
if I ever find the Oculus
I gotta
cheap,
make a
I'll
new
get that.
friggin' thing for live streams.
Yeah, well, RE4 Remake's gonna get the.
I'm
update
blind in my
thing.
head.
Well, they didn't have a release date yet, which I wish they would say that. But I'm thinking if they do like a gold edition, they'll probably put it out.
Fuck that.
Right.
To that, you know, like make an update because it's gonna be a free update anyway. But they'll probably put it out.
Who the
same
fuck
time
is
with
that?
some
That's
kind
Slendy from the chat room.
Perry, that your brother? Shit.
No.
Just because we're bald? Is that why?
Frank, you should try RE4 VR on Oculus.
Yeah,
If he had an Oculus.
if Oculus ever goes on like clearance and I get one, otherwise I'm going to play it on PS5.
I have a customer
I should
who
bring
said
mine next
he's
time.
buying the Oculus, the next one.
Yeah,
And he's like, I'm going to trade in the Oculus 2 to you. So when he does that,
we could try it.
he could try it.
Or I can
I-
just bring my Oculus.
Yeah, I was
over.
gonna
Why?
say,
You have
that's
one?
Yeah, I have one. Yeah.
I have
Why'd
one
you
too,
buy it?
honestly.
My dad bought it for Christmas. I don't
Why'd
know.
you buy it?
Do you have Resident Evil on it?
Yeah.
You got the one with the Beat Saber and Resident Evil, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then give it to Frank. You don't need it.
I'm not going to sit
What are you
there and
gonna
play
do
all
with it?
night.
Yeah, that's an amazing version. That's probably one of my favorite ports
Mhm.
for RE4.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so good.
It's freaking amazing.
You can run and shoot and just bop, 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 headshot every time. So much fun.
It's so weird, like, you know, running and shooting in VR. It's just like, it gets trippy
Yeah,
sometimes.
because in the OG RE4 you can't run and shoot, so it's a big difference. It makes it actually easier.
I hope I don't get sick though.
You know, that was my problem,
Yeah.
right, with the PSVR. And then when I played Oculus, a lot of people said, you know, there's a lot of settings, it's better for motion sickness. And honestly, yeah, like, I still could only play for a couple hours at a time when I streamed it for people, but I didn't get it as much. So I think you'll be fine, just adjust it.
Yeah.
What I turned off, though, was the movement. I had to do the, instead of the smooth, I had to do, like, the, you know how, like, when you turn and it's kind of like a snapshot, like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the snap instead of the smooth. I turned on the snap, and some people, when they watched the stream, they said, you know, obviously they're like, oh, is there something wrong with the game, or is that
Dude,
the
you
game
started
runs?
drive heaving, you took the thing off, and then it cut to that, please wait.
Did that really happen?
No, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen.
How
I
did
was,
I miss this?
no, the Oculus one's
I gotta
actually
go back and watch that.
no, the Oculus one was actually the smoothest one. That was the smoothest stream, man. But yeah, it was.
We were watching you do that, and we were like, what if the cat jumps on him while he's...
Yeah,
Well, I would
remember
put 'em
watching you
upstairs.
be inside of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'd put him upstairs, and then Callie would be down there to make sure I'm like not hitting anything. I would still hit shit.
Please wait.
But yeah, I mean, I had to turn the snap effect on so I didn't get motion sickness. So
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine he accidentally left the mic on? He's just it
Yeah.
says please wait.
it was the PSVR though, the first one for RE7. That was horrible with the motion sickness. It was good in VR. It was good. It just like I needed to take a lot more breaks with that unit, and the settings were limited. So
Oculus Quest 2. Not too bad. Pretty damn good. Except I kind of Hadouken my controller off the stairs by accident.
Yeah.
Hadouken?
Yeah, like with, I was like, oh crap! I was bowling on VR because I'm that crap.
yeah,
And I like bowled and I like kind of like I didn't put the wristband on it and
Oh,
I
yeah.
flinged it off my hand. I'm like, oh crap,
That
that
will
sounded
do it.
expensive.
It looks
But it was
like Harry
fine.
has two heads and I'm his other head. Okay.
Well, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to cut this while we're live
Okay.
so that it gives us more room.
Are you sure? Because I like
Aha.
just being your other head.
Like something from Total Recall.
yeah.
You hit the cat? What? He didn't hit no cat.
How annoying would it be if I was your twin like this and I was like yelling in your ear all the time?
Said Siamese twin.
Hey.
Hang on, we're going to try to fix this so you can see everybody.
Hey, I gotta go down more. There we go. Oh, perfect, right there. Hey.
We all have to be like
Don't
one.
forget about me.
We all have to be like one person. We also
Yeah.
have to like join together and just like be one.
Remember me?
That FTC deal. What's up?
Hey, make sure you feed me. Over.
Who's here? NPC deal?
NBC.
All right, we're gonna fix this. Hang on.
This is NBC.
Yeah. What I want to do is.
Editing.
We're still here, everyone.
We're still here.
Sure.
We're still here, we promise.
Harry Crevice.
Harry Crumpets.
There we go.
Ah.
Let's save this.
And now this thing too, there's you know, now that we're getting all these remasters, and what the hell else are we gonna like? What's next then? What's
Clockwork Knight.
Tetris remastered.
Clay Fighter remastered.
Yes, Clay
Yes.
Fighter. Speaking
Yeah.
of
Tournament
Tetris,
edition.
Just speak all
Yes,
this shit into
please, Clay
existence.
Fighter.
Get in the box. Slendy took Johnny Cab. Oh no, he lives down the street.
A Johnny Cab? What's
A
that?
giant cap? Yeah. No, I just drove over here.
Hey, I'm attached to your shoulder.
So
Help me.
pictures here.
Feeding time.
I'm fading in.
Get me my fish
I
food.
feel like I'm like Vision. over here. I'm, like,
2023
fading in
big.
and out.
I'm scared.
Hold up.
Wait
We're
a
gonna
minute.
fix this, everybody.
Can we fix
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
it? Yay.
Here,
Look how much more room we have for activities.
I'm like fading into the background.
Because your shirt.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sorry.
got a blue shirt.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm just ahead. It's just
Yeah.
me. I'm just ahead.
Oh, a floating board.
All right, is that better, everybody?
Yes.
We don't have our little purple border, but we're here now.
It's okay.
We're here.
Live and in prison.
In prison.
Live and in prison.
That's from Airheads.
Oh, that's right.
Sunday is fading away with Marty McFly. There you go.
His hand.
He sure is.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. Oh man. Yeah, we
Quick,
got,
George McFly, punch that kid so I can come back to it.
yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for us?
Yeah, we kind of talked about all the main topics.
Yeah, we got a lot of the big stuff out early because big news.
Yeah.
We couldn't hold it in.
Well, plus it's like, again, I'm happy that we recorded it when we did because of all the, especially at the time of day too, because the stuff was still, like the appeal and stuff still was happening, well, about to happen when we looked at it back at the house. So, it's,
Bro, you look like the Young Bucks referee. The fucking guy. The guy who looks like he's a fucking ghost. What's that guy's
I know
name?
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, let me put you up.
The Young Bucks referee.
Jim
Young
Cornette
Buck, that's a
rags on
rap-
that
that's a
guy all the
rapper?
time.
Rick Knox.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Yeah, there you go.
damn,
That's funny.
serious.
What are these guys?
Oh, jeez.
That's the dumbest pose ever. What? I typed in the referee. What the hell is he?
Oh, you put in Young Bucks.
Is he related to Mike Knox?
Probably.
Oh, you gotta find that thumbnail. There was one of them.
Oh, here it is. That's it.
Right?
Looks like a vampire.
Well, they say he's Casper because he's a fucking ghost.
Wait.
Does Bobby Kodak get hit by a car? No.
No, he's gonna fly right out of there and fly right to his private island. And
Yeah, man, he's taking our
that's
money,
it. He's,
going to his little island over there.
yeah, if they close, even if there's an appeal active, he's still out of there with his cash. There's nothing he's done. He's
How-
free.
How bad does Microsoft fuck up Call of Duty now? Pretty bad.
They won't make one for 8 years. That's
Yeah.
the F up.
They're apparently making a new one right now.
Yeah, now they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the expansion for the current one. They're just gonna call it Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, really? Oh, jeez. God, I love Activision.
So, are there any questions in the chat? Anybody want to talk about this whole thing? This Microsoft Activision thing? So they won. Now the appeal is going up, and we'll see what happens on Friday. But
It's like it's just
yeah, pretty much.
by like I said, 501's going to be the.
Only there's old ladies on the island now, waiting for this guy.
Oh crap!
Dude, Bobby Kotick looks like he smells like fucking mothballs.
Yeah. He's ungodly rich and he dresses like he's like an old man. I mean, he's an old man, but he's still.
And he shops at ShopRite at 6 a.m.
Like, he dresses like George Costanza's father. Like,
Yeah, he does. Y'all think appeal? They did appeal.
yeah,
They
but,
did.
but here's the thing. I don't know if you were here before. They have 2 days to get a temporary restraining order. If they don't get that order, Microsoft will still close. And then however long the appeal takes, it won't matter. And then if they decide, hey, you got to get rid of Activision, they'll do whatever they got to do.
Can this shit just end? You know what? I hope they don't buy anybody ever again, because I don't want to go through this.
Well, if it's just because it's this much money.
If I go through this, I'm not playing games for like 5 years.
Well, if it was only like
So I don't have to hear about it.
if it was only like $7 billion, it wouldn't be a big deal. But it's because it's 70 billion that it's a big deal.
It's a big chunk of change.
Apparently there was Death Island premiere in California tonight. Nowhere else.
Yeah, it sucks, man. They didn't do any kind of limited release.
Did you really think they were going to put that shit in the movie theaters?
They put the last one in the movie theaters.
What was the last one?
Vendetta.
Vendetta was in the movie theaters?
Yeah.
When?
In 2017, 18?
What theater was that?
Cinemark. They're in AMC too.
Vendetta? Who was in it?
It was Chris and Leon as the main characters. Rebecca was a side character as well. Yeah. I reviewed it on the channel.
I'm gonna watch it when it comes on demand.
Yeah. I mean, now, again, why that one was in theaters, I don't know, because the rest before that were all direct to video, so I couldn't tell
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
I
They're
don't
usually
know why
direct to
that.
video.
This is the more epic one. You would have thought this, because this is like, Arya Avengers and Jill's Return, you thought that this would be like a big thing.
I thought it was going to be direct to DVD.
Well, now it's direct to DVD and
Is it gonna come out at the same time though? Like
Yeah, VOD and DVD. And
You know,
4K.
Clerks 3 was on DVD for $3 on Prime Day.
wow.
I was
Wow.
like, Clerks 3 on DVD.
On
Holy shit.
I'm
DVD.
trying to wipe that thing out.
When does that movie come out? Death Island.
25th.
26th or something, right?
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it'll be cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about something new.
Nobody fucking
already.
ripped it online?
Not yet,
It's a
but
12.
I'll keep a lookout.
Oh, I just was about to check the site. And
Yeah,
then I
no,
remembered
I know.
that.
What?
I was just about to check the site and then I remembered that it's gone. So never mind. I can't even check right now to tell you guys.
What?
You
RAR?
what?
You what?
What? Jim Ryan? What?
I'm gonna check anyway.
What do you have to say about Jim Ryan? You.
Me?
Yeah.
Crumpet ball
He's
sacks.
stopping you from playing games.
Crumpet ball sacks. That's what I have to say about him.
What do you call them? Purple ball
No,
sack?
crumpet ball sacks.
Oh, crumpet ball
Purple
sack.
balls.
Crumpet ball sacks.
That's the Grimace shake. That's a little bit different.
Oh yeah. It's called the Grimace tea bag.
Yeah. Might as well. That's what Jim Ryan needs.
Yeah, a Grimace tea bag.
Yeah.
Shove Grimace up his ass or something.
What if the Japanese tie him down and they pour the Grimace shake on his genitals?
They have
And
access to
it dissolves them
Yeah.
somehow.
My manhood's going away.
All because
Oh my
Because of Grimmy. They have access to the secret formula of Grimmy Shake.
yeah.
They just know how to make it.
Instead of giving him lethal injection, they inject freaking hibachi sauce in his arms.
Ew, oh my god. Ah.
Hibachi sauce.
Ew.
Nice.
They gotta torture that motherfucker if this thing goes through.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
keep
They're
laying
coming
him on the
after him.
hibachi.
Yeah.
And they take him off.
They just pour sake in his eyes.
Grimace
like-
shake waterboarding.
Grimace shake waterboarding.
Yeah.
They have that little
Sake
pee-pee,
water
the
bottle.
little pee-pee sprayer,
They're
but
gonna send
it's
the
acid.
Yakuza after
Yeah,
his ass.
yeah. Straight acid.
That sounds painful.
Yeah.
It was trolling.
Can't believe that's gone now. The Grimace shake. It's crazy.
I know, and
We
I
were
never
just
got a
talking about
chance.
that.
Every time
Yeah.
they were fucked.
I tried it once. And it wasn't too bad. It was alright.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have just been
Yeah.
okay, but
It's just
I
everyone
wanted to
blew it
try
up. Everyone blew it up on fucking TikTok.
yeah, it became a trend.
Yeah. And they just ran out. So like, well, guess we're not doing this anymore. I tried to get it again a couple days ago on 7-Eleven actually yesterday
Yeah.
at 7-Eleven, and it was like, nope, don't have it.
You know,
Got my free Slurpee though.
nice.
Any games coming out?
Besides
Exo Primal. What else?
Exoprimal,
Starfinder.
Texas Chainsaw in August.
Starfire.
Starfinder. Is that the one that's coming
Starfield.
out? Starfield.
Starfire.
Oh, it was Starfinder.
Starfinder.
Richard accidentally wrote Stanfield the other day.
Stanford.
Stanford.
No, he wrote Stanfield.
Stanfield. I'm checking just to see if anything else popped up, but it doesn't look like it.
Oh, there's Callie.
Oh, what's up, Callie? Thanks for coming in.
What's up?
Year old.
We'll make her a mod so I know who the hell she is. There you go. Wait, what?
Yeah, this is new.
Who?
What? What?
Standard.
No,
yeah.
that's fine, right?
It's a new tier.
What the? Why are there tiers? Just make you a mod. I don't remember this. Check the group. Well, not the group chat. Check the private chat.
There's prestigious.
You accidentally wrote Stanfield.
Stanfield.
There's prestigious of mods now.
I can't wait to play Stanfield.
Oh yeah.
Stanford and Son.
Sanford and Sunfield. We're in space. Lamont, get the car.
They're literally driving that little truck around in space.
Yo, okay, that would be fucking funny. If they're in space, and Sanford goes, Lamont, when I die, this is all belongs to you, and it's just an empty moon.
It's like an asteroid field.
Xbox for the win.
Xbox for the win.
For now.
Come on, you know you're a PlayStation guy.
For tonight.
Stanfield is the best field.
He has a
I am
picture
cool
of Jim
now,
Ryan.
yeah.
He has a picture of Jim Ryan in his room, just secretly like that.
Everyone in blue.
You see this, Lamont? This all belongs to you.
It's just an
Gee,
asteroid.
thanks, Dad. I can't do anything with it.
Now I need to make my ship their truck or whatever.
They have to build the truck up on the moon.
Yeah.
They should get crazy with that stuff, man.
Side field.
Let me tell you something. Starfield looks fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some of the
know.
gameplay and everything.
Can't wait.
You could do first person or third person.
That's pretty damn cool.
I'm excited to play it on PC.
Stanfield. Seinfeld. Wait. It says Seinfeld.
Now what's the deal with space?
No.
Oh, the AdWords that came up.
Dude, that would be the most returned game if that was
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
It's a game in space about nothing.
Just him saying, "You like jazz" the whole time.
Yeah.
Starfeld.
Starfeld.
Starfield and Son.
Man. These
Starfield
ideas might be
and
better
Son.
than the actual game. I don't know.
Starfield the cat.
I don't know. We might
Yeah.
need a petition for a Starfield and Son.
Oh, man.
Garfield enter Starfield.
That's a new DLC. They're just gonna have you play as Garfield in that game.
Yeah.
A what?
You can play as Garfield in Starfield.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
That would be
it'd
amazing.
nice.
He's on the epic quest to search for the.
Wait until the modders
They-
get to it. The
They
modders will
have
just
to
do it.
add that clinging Garfield from like every '90s car.
Oh.
They need to add that so
That'd
you
be
can have it
cool.
in your ship.
Dude, the
That'd be
modders
awesome.
are gonna go crazy on this game. Like,
Oh, it's gonna be freaking
Yeah.
amazing. I cannot
just
wait.
give it some time and like, I mean, they're gonna start immediately, but like, man,
Wait till they mod in the Klingons. That's it. It's over.
Oh, there I am. It's gonna be my new profile picture for everything now. Just that. Garfield Starfield.
There you go.
I love
Oh
that.
my
Well, that's been
God.
Perry's background for like all the shows.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Garfield.
Hang on, everybody.
Need some lasagna.
I just want this picture. Here, we'll do this.
Let me get the background.
Can these websites always stop asking me to sign in with Google?
Yeah, I know,
Like I'm trying to type stuff and I can't because it's popped up in the
I can't
corner
help
there.
Please sign into Google. Blah, blah. Would you like to make an account? Blah, 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 blah.
Hold on. Let's see if we can pull this off. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I hate
What is going
when
on?
Windows 11 does that thing on the top.
They're trying to be like Apple when you're not
get so
Apple.
annoyed with Windows 11. I already know it.
I
Oh,
wish there was
no.
a way to like stop that.
Stop it.
Oh no, Charlie.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Picking his nose. Oh, I can't pick his nose anymore.
Why was it lasagna that was like his food? Because cats don't like lasagna.
He talks with his mouth closed. I want lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
wouldn't
he likes lasagna because in the comic strip, he's just a fat slob.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't he get really sick from eating lasagna?
I feel like the food of choice would have been like something different, like a
Fish.
yeah. I don't know. But I get it. I know it's supposed to be.
There he is.
Pick his nose.
We're all trying to want
I can pick his nose.
Somebody's probably already asked, but do you plan on playing Amnesia the Bunker? Okay, you can play that.
A lot of people.
I
have
played it
asked
for
me about
5
that.
seconds and I said this game sucks.
Well, the second one I wasn't. Okay, so played the first one back when it came out. Really enjoyed it. Second one started to play, turned it off after about 3 or 4 hours. Couldn't really get into it. So I don't really have a reason to like feel like I'm excited about this, but people have been saying, well, it's different than the other two. This one's different. Give it a chance. I don't know. I'm not opposed to streaming it, but like the second one kind of turned me off to the idea of like following the series. You know, I didn't even like Outlast. Like I liked the first one. I liked Whistleblower DLC, but I never played the second one. And then some people said it was good. Some people said it was bad. I don't know.
Well, the headset's good. Yes, the Microsoft headsets are good.
That's
My
what
wife
he
uses
said.
them for
He
work.
said they're hood.
They're hood.
They
They're
hood,
hoodwinked.
yo.
Are they
They
hood?
hood, yo.
That's the thing too. Like a lot of the those horror games that kind of have that first person thing, where it's like limited, amount of ways you can defend yourself. Like that can only go for so long before it's
Yeah.
kind of like a little redundant. So maybe that's why I turned off the. It was called something. It was like Amnesia something pigs or something to pigs or I don't know something.
Not War Pigs.
It was
something
yeah,
Pigs. I
and
remember what it was
it was
called.
just really I don't know. It just didn't really have the same effect.
I'm using the Xbox headset right now. It's good. Gameplay
Yeah.
in Outlast 2 suck compared to 1, to be honest. Darkwood was free with gold. That's true. Cool. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. So, any questions, comments? I'm gonna get to the Patreon. I keep looking for my mouse
Wasn't
over there,
there
but it's
a
right here.
PC game. It was like called Afraid of Monsters. It was like the Cry of Fear mod, something
I'm
like
gonna check
that.
one more time
Sounds
for news.
familiar.
It was like an old game. It was like off of Cry of Fear mod or the Half-Life mod. I forgot what it was called. I know. I remember it was Afraid of Monsters, but I just could never find it anymore.
Active. I want to thank our sponsors over on Patreon: JB Zombie 89, Abo, Hockey Fan, and Captain Catch. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast over on Patreon.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Sweetie Swagtastic.
And now I want to go to this and thank our members. Thanks to Nick, he gave us 10 members tonight.
Yeah, thanks,
Holy
man.
moly.
Always looking out for the community.
So I want to thank our members here. Wait, are these active members?
Oh yeah, because of the gift.
They're all active?
Yeah, because if you scroll up, see where it says total time 0 days. So I think those are all new. So we should have all the all the new ones.
Okay.
Yep.
Want to thank our members of this channel: Quinn Grimm, Abo, RWK88, DJ, Wesson, Cam Mamay, Grayson, Stevie Mack, Carlos, Richard, David R, It's VB, Dreadpool, Jin, Hockey Fan, Nick Nogaria, and Liquor Sandwich. And thanks again to Nick as well
Thanks.
for
man.
gifting us 10
Yes.
subs tonight.
Episode
Thank you so
500.
much.
It's a big
Or 10
milestone.
memberships.
Oh yeah.
We passed 10 years. We got to episode 500, and it's crazy how much has changed even in that time.
Stream later? I don't know. Maybe. Depends on what time I get home. We're going to eat after this, and then Anthony's got to go. So, any questions, comments? You want to talk about something real quick?
Yeah, it's a big milestone. And then by 501,
We were supposed to do this outside, and it started raining.
yeah. A little
Okay?
bit.
And then the minute we came inside, it stopped raining.
Yeah.
We're
Good
supposed
old
to do this
Mother
at the
Nature.
house.
I love Mother Nature.
Next time, we'll be outside, and it'll be nice. And there won't be a border when we're outside. That wasn't the plan.
Yeah, we planned it to go a different way, but
Yeah, something else happened. So there
It's
you
all
go.
good.
Can
Yabba
show
dabba
that.
yeah, a
doo,
lot
you
lot
like
of
that
lot of
sometime.
crazy drama, but also some good news to report on.
Who's harding this?
Not me.
Somebody.
I didn't do it.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. 501 will have those answers for this crap, but
Yep.
we'll know by Friday, really. So I'm sure Perry might go live or something when it gets done.
So listen, what do you feel about doing 500 episodes of this show?
Man, I mean, it's kind of nuts that we've been doing this for so long, but also the fact that, you know, it's crazy that 10 years ago is also the first time that we came up and started hanging out over here as well. So it's been a 10-year milestone for that. But our friendship goes beyond just 10 years, obviously. But like, 'cause we all know each other beyond that. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride of going from one console generation into another and seeing all the different changes and the support from the community, the people that are still here, people that have been here from the beginning, people that have been here from any point. You know, thank you guys, because we keep coming back for you guys. So, and you guys keep us going, because there wouldn't be a show without people that listen every week. So, you know, the fact that we stay dedicated to keep doing it, obviously, it shows that we love to do it. So, we all kind of became friends because we live stream this stuff and do content. So it's been a real cool, you know, crazy, wild 10 years for sure. And yeah, crazy milestone for 500.
Mark Main showing the love, RWK showing the love. Yeah, so I'll tell the story real quick. We were supposed to do, okay, him and Richard were supposed to do Let's Talk Resident Evil. Something happened and Richard couldn't make it. So I said to Anthony, well, I'll jump on there. He's like, nah, I'd rather wait for him. And I was like, well, why don't we do a show about something else? And he goes, okay. So shout out to Richard, because if it wasn't for him, whatever he had to do that day, the show wouldn't exist.
Yeah, I feel like we were eventually going to do something regardless, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was bound to happen. But at the time, Perry was doing a show with Nick, which was Cheap Hop, which was wrestling talk. So at the time, Perry was kind of filled with doing that for most of the shows. So I know for a little bit it was like, you know, we
Shout
had
out
to
to Nick.
balance. Yeah, we had to balance that stuff out. But yeah, I mean, events happen, and it ended up working out. And then we got Frank on after a couple years, and then it became a trio show. So yeah.
Richard used to be part of it. Yeah, he used to be part of Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did the show with them, episode 3 and 5, right?
Yeah.
That's how Mark Main friggin' started following me, because I made a bunch of jokes and he thought it was funny.
Yep. Yeah, he still watches that.
Jill, was that you, Jill? Chris, was that you, Chris? Wesker, was that you, Wesker? The finger Point of doom.
Oh,
Finger
no.
poke of doom. The Richard I hate.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
There's gonna be a fight in the chat room now.
Oh yeah.
One day, RWK's gonna walk outside, and all these guys are gonna be out there ready to kick his ass.
They'll be like,
Cool, Richard, everybody.
Treadpool.
Yeah, they're all
Because
gonna
he
be
keeps
just-
saying the switch.
Yeah, they're all gonna be outside just waiting to kick his ass.
Gonna hit him over the head with a switch.
Yep.
I still have that episode on my PS3.
That's ridiculous, really?
Yeah.
What was that, like 10 years ago? that
Yeah.
episode?
Wow.
Yeah, it was. It was over 10 years ago. Yeah, the podcast is over 10
Treadpool
years
will be
old.
in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just the same thing with that podcast, Game Complainers. Like, when you do stuff for a while and you see different eras of gaming, different, franchises come back, things come back. So that's why when you do things for a while and you stick with it, you build an audience and people will come and hang out. And there's people that, we met some really cool people all through just hanging out online. We've all met, we're all here right now because of just meeting online. So it's kind of crazy how far that goes. With people that watch all of our
All
stuff.
because I uploaded that stupid video.
Yeah.
We're all here.
Yeah, really. I think that's kind of what connected all of us. Because it was between Nick, talking to you first, and then, we became friends as well through, like, the online stuff, through YouTube, and then, 10 years ago was when we built my last PC, so the first time I actually came to hang out, we were already doing the show for probably 4 months at that point, from, like, May to August, and then I came down here late August, and
Yeah, that's a good one.
got the PC. I shot the film that summer, and basically had to sit on a hard drive until I got that PC built. So came here, built the PC, went to Micro Center, got all the stuff, came back. We didn't live stream it or record it back then, I don't think, but we just did it in the kitchen. That's where we built everything. So.
And I wouldn't be here if Perry didn't hatch me out of an egg. So there's that.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Dreadpool will post a video of him slapping RWK with a 360 view option. That's
Oh,
that's a good one.
You can
Stephen.
pan around and watch it.
yeah.
LOL Stevie. Laugh my ass
Well-
off. You can view it from all angles.
Lettuce, onions, lettuce, spinach, and onions.
Yeah, it's crazy. And also just to see how, like, the difference in YouTube, how it shifted, So that was also crazy.
Well, what do you think, Frank? You've been on like 300 episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think I started every week in like 20.
I got to go back in that
2015,
archive and see what
yeah, you should
one
see
he came
what-
on. Like, what was his first?
He was a guest a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then by the time I got married and was moved out, I was on every week. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It was around
because
2015 probably.
I didn't know if he wanted to do this all the time. And I was like, hey, do you want to just be on it? He's like, really? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were getting guests up until that point here and there, and it was cool to have someone else there as well to kind of bounce stuff off of, and like, because I knew me and Perry had similar interests as well, but then like Frank would come on and we'd have holy shit, we'd have
Whoa.
a cool dynamic to the discussion. Even like the last LTRE podcast, people really enjoyed especially having Frank on. They're like, oh man, I wish Frank talked a little bit more, like in the episode, which is cool. I'm happy we got some of that response on that episode too.
You guys just needed a punching bag for Nintendo.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, I was gonna say that was the
Oh,
one
yeah.
thing. Yeah, that time was not good. Speaking of things coming back around,
Yeah, look at that. Now
yeah.
Nintendo's doing good after that night.
God,
Nick
is just
Nogari with a $20 super chat once again. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate it.
Thank you
man,
so
thank
much.
you so much,
That's
man.
awesome.
Really being generous to our communities this whole time. He's
Mark
been
Main
around.
was a guest too at one time. Mark Main, you can always come on, man.
I don't even remember him being on, to be honest.
He was on.
500 episodes.
It
so
was
it's
probably-
hard to
yeah, it's
remember
hard
He
to
was
remember
on
everything.
because one of us is talking, and I hear fucking crunching, and I know it's him because I can see it coming out of his thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the hell is eating something? And then you just hear, like he took the last crunch and stopped.
Oh, we gotta pull that one out of the archive.
Oh my
That
god,
sounds
I gotta
hilarious.
find it, man.
Oh,
We gotta put that as a YouTube short. It'll just be him munching for like 30 seconds. all the time. Just be like,
But he did that final crunch just to stop, and you just hear it. You go.
That's rule number 1: don't chew gum and don't eat food on a podcast.
Hey, I've eaten food before.
I've done it on like live streams and stuff before when I've been streaming for 15 hours. But
RWK with a $1.99 super chat. Congrats on 500. Thank you.
thank you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you
out
again.
and
I
supporting
gotta pull
us.
up everyone that super chatted before we go.
Yeah, that will be. Yeah, that was gonna say that's
I
all
think
that-
I remember that.
that
Says
burn
it's
tab.
BB.
I remember back in the day when I first started, you guys were like, and when we're done, Frank will just have his own podcast, Frank's Nintendo Treehouse. It's like the worst
Hey, that might
possible
happen.
thing ever.
That's amazing. Yeah, I gotta go back and find some of those things. There's some good stuff in there.
Got him on your SSD.
Oh, yeah, I got 'em.
If you do go back, see when I first
Yeah.
came on, because I'm curious too. I don't know how many episodes
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been on.
I think you were a guest a couple of times
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
definitely by the time I moved
because
out,
I didn't know you wanted to do this. I thought you were just gonna come on and talk about stuff.
Well, I think the first time I came up here and hung out with Frank wasn't the first time I came up, or no, it was. It was the first time because we went to CES in the what mall? I don't even remember where
We
it
went
was.
to FYE. Didn't
Was
we?
it FYE? Oh
Wasn't
man.
the first time we ever hung out.
Yeah.
maybe.
FYE.
So that was
I
in,
don't
that was in August of 2013. So yeah, that was. So that was the first time we hung out.
Does anyone else remember the Bintendo podcast? Yes, I remember.
We did.
Yeah,
don't even
I call it Bintendo because it, the money bin.
Yeah.
We literally thought they were gonna go out of business back then. That's how bad it
Oh,
was.
man.
The Wii U collapsed them.
Yeah.
It was just a sign of the.
And now,
it was,
now look, they're a juggernaut. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Things change.
They do.
Let me pull up the super chats, and then we're probably gonna get out of here because we gotta eat, and this guy has to drive home. So
Thank you guys for the support.
oh man,
I need to go sweet peas.
Had to be
Whoa,
up
whoa,
for
Go
whoa,
on,
I'm
scroll
sorry.
up,
Too
scroll
far,
up,
you're
scroll
too
up.
far.
There you go.
Right there, the 12.
Scroll down.
Everything from the 12.
Scroll down. It starts. Yeah, it all
Okay.
starts. Just look at the thumbnail on the right. That's how you know.
The Alchemist, Nick Nogaria, RWK, Liquor Sandwich, Nick Nogaria again. It's VB, Nick Nogaria, and RWK88.
Thank you guys.
Thank
so
you
much.
again for the super chat tonight.
And thanks, Nick, for
What
the
are you guys
membership.
eating? We don't know yet. It's probably gonna be something fast,
Yeah.
fast and quick.
We'll figure it out.
Fast times at Richmond High.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get more lemonade.
Hey, Mr.
These lemonades are
Harry's on the
killing me.
kick.
I had like 20
He's
lemonades
on the
today.
kick. The kick. But yeah,
5 minutes.
no.
Taco Bell, no way.
Banned.
That's
You see,
retired.
I want to keep my insides a little bit.
Yeah.
They're nice in my stomach.
It's
I would
retired.
I
Taco
like
Bell
my intestines
smells.
to be
People don't know how to make the food, especially up here. Nobody knows how to make anything.
Yeah. That Taco Bell over there, I got sick from it. The one in New Windsor.
You gotta
yeah.
tell me how to say his last name.
Oh, Noguera.
Nogara?
Yeah.
Noguera.
I said Nogaria.
I've said Noguera to you, but I don't know if you.
Noguera.
Noguera.
Okay.
Yes.
Noguera.
All right, Nick. Sorry
It's,
about that.
It's all good.
His insides are overrated.
It's true.
Nick Nogara. Okay.
Yeah.
Insides are overrated. Who needs them anymore?
I messed up his last name for a while too. I felt really bad, so I was
You
like,
got it. Okay.
I gotta
good.
get
Nick
it.
Nogara.
And thank you so much for the support for the memberships
you.
as well. He gifted like 10 memberships.
10
I
memberships,
think.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That is
nuts.
insane.
What a guy.
That's a great.
Subway's closed. Harry went to bed.
Yeah,
we had Subway earlier. Harry's out of there at 9 o'clock.
He's
He
trying to
sleeps in the
relax.
back.
Yeah, he's
Don't
gotta
you
get.
know
He's gotta get up in the morning.
Hey, it's Jaffe.
He's gotta get up, Harry. He's like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
The LGC1 has a guy that looks like David Jaffe. Red Dead Redemption 2 Steelbook yet?
Where?
Where?
Just go on eBay. I've
Steelbook.
never even seen it. I don't know.
I have the collector's edition, but I don't know if that's a steelbook. It's just a
Subway? No.
Harry went to.
We just gotta go.
He went to bed, man.
I know,
What's
He's
his
been
going?
at work all day.
Yeah, he's tired, man.
Let's just wake up Harry. Just like be like, hey,
Yeah.
get some sandwiches.
He said he's been busy, so
It's
he's
a-
tired.
It's the 500th episode.
He
of Game
sleeps in the
Plans. We
back
need
of the
to-
store.
Yeah,
In the store.
it's in the back.
Yeah, he's just in the store, just sleeping.
He's sleeping on the Subway cups and straws.
Gas station
Just
pizza?
dreaming
Nah,
about
nah,
that.
we're good. I haven't had
Just
gas
sleeping
station
on the
food in
veggies.
forever.
Gas station pizza?
I want some Domino's wings. That
Donkey
just
nose?
hard-boiled
No way.
egg.
No, no,
I want
no.
those.
Donkey,
I want those 7-Eleven.
Ronald McDonald?
You hit the nail on the head yesterday because you said the wings are like hard-boiled egg consistency, and that's true.
They're like whale blubber.
Why
Yeah,
did
because I had
like
them.
that?
This is the old wacky card, Donkey Nose Pizza.
Donkey
that's
Nose.
awesome.
That's where I got that from.
Wait, what's that garbage pail kid?
It's the Noid.
Oh, that's amazing.
Dominic Pizza.
Oh, I love that.
The Noid. Such an abandoned like thing.
We used to. I had this as a kid. This card.
So
Yeah,
disgusting.
we used to call the
And they had stupid Mario Brothers too.
we used to call the wings whale blubber because it was like.
But I always
bad.
thought that, but I could never materialize it. And parents like they have the
Yep.
consistency of hard-boiled eggs.
Oh.
And I'm like, you're right.
Damn.
Stupid
Stupid
moron, too.
Stupid Moron Brothers. There you go.
What are these things? What are wacky packages?
And he's
What are
the
those?
friggin' turn up.
They were
We
stickers
just
that
had-
they were like around the time of Garbage Pail Kids that you could get, right? Did they come with Garbage Pail Kids or were they separate?
No, Wacky Cards was different.
Yeah, it was like
But it's funny because Dollar Tree like 10 years ago had Wacky Cards.
yeah,
Damn.
Did they really?
Yeah.
they were
I bought
cashing
'em.
in on the gross
I've
out
never even
humor
seen
of the
those
80s.
before. Wow, am I that young?
Ronald
Jesus
McDonald,
Christ.
maybe. He's got good lemonade now. Shop tour again soon? Yes, at some point I will.
Oh yeah.
We're at the shop now. We were going to do outside my backyard, but then it started raining, and the minute we came here, it stopped raining. So we're like,
We didn't know. We saw the clouds, and then the forecast said that like we looked at the radar and we saw some rain like moving in, and we're like, well, let's just not risk it. So we had to
Yeah.
turn back around, put the TV back in. We didn't do a full setup, thankfully, so we didn't waste time, which
No.
was nice. We didn't. We had plenty of time to do what we needed to do today, so that's good.
so I want to do shout outs. Check out Dreadpool's channel. Check out his merch. Check out Back from the Dead's channel. I don't know if he's got merch. Check out M3 TV over on YouTube. That's Jesus' channel. With the guys, they talk about wrestling. Check out Nick's channel, Fuzzy Luzzy, on Twitch. Check out Anthony's channel, Let's Talk Resident Evil. Check out Frank's channel, he doesn't have.
You can watch me here if you need to see.
And check out Fred on Pornhub.
Hell yeah. I dress up like a dick. It's great. I just use my head as like a shaft.
I'm kidding.
He's on the.
If
Hell
he's
yeah.
on there, I have no idea.
So Perry, when you do a
Good luck.
shop tour, can I be like your mom?
Oh, check out SDB over on Twitch
Yes.
and YouTube. He's on YouTube as well.
You could be Pat Sajak, and I'll be what's her name? It's just like the model when you do the room.
Wait, what?
When you do the shop tour, can I be like your model and just like show off everything? Like,
No, it's alright. Nick Noguera, thank you again, buddy. Thank you for everything tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Awesome sauce.
check everybody out. We're out of here. 500 episodes in the can.
Happy
10 years of Game
500.
Complainers.
Yeah.
500.
500 episodes in 10 years. I almost said 500 years.
And we'll see, and we'll
10
see,
years of 500
and
episodes.
we'll see you with 501 with hopefully this fucking end of this bullshit.
Hopefully 501. We don't ever have to talk about Activision ever again after that.
Yeah.
What do you think we'll be talking about on number 1000 in 2043 or 2033?
Oh. Okay.
man.
He'll be the bald
PS7.
guy that takes my place, and you guys will be running the show.
And there'll be no physical games anymore.
Lit.
There ain't going to be physical games in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be no consoles.
No concept.
That's it.
Just
All right,
all
guys. Take care. Stay
Bye,
safe.
everyone.
Have a
See
good
you
one.
guys. Thanks for
Bye.
everything.
Love
Appreciate
you.
it. Thanks for the
Bye.
Buy
support.
Eli's t-shirt, too. It's in the description.
TTFM. Ta-ta for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for everything, guys.
We'll be in wheelchairs. What?
Shadows and
In 10
wheelchairs?
years? Jeez.
No. Not that soon.
Because I'm.
If I keep drinking lemonade, I won't have legs.
Because I'm
Fuck
Professor
it.
Xavier. That's
All right, guys.
Bye.
All right.
Take care. Peace.
Pieces. Goodbye.
Later. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Mark Main, take care, buddy.
Bye.
Later.